Hello everybody, how are we doing today? And good evening fellow boat enjoyers. Hey Jack Winter, Cross is here already. Bad internet, don't die. Today, yeah, if Roon is going to be cutting off our internet, hopefully not. Anyway, as you guys probably seen from the yeah, oh my gosh, come on. All right, it should be all right. Hopefully. So, as you can see from the thumbnail today, we are going to be oathing Roon and Roon Muse. We have two runes to oath today. So, howdy partner, hey, and joyful. We're actually uploading like not enough bits here, but we're not dropping frames. So, I don't know. As you can see, we have a different German beauty up here on the screen. Parseval, as well as all the PR4 ships. How does Anchorage compare to San Francisco? I would say that Anchorage at Dev 30 and totally maxed out is better than San Francisco, in my personal opinion. Where be the turkey? Hey, ALM. I assume that means ALM, not ATM. Unless you're planning on me being an ATM and just giving out money. But anyway, the point is, it's been a while. Welcome back. Good morning. Hey, it's been way too long since I've been present in an ALM stream. Welcome, Earth. Glad to have you back. Hey, ALM. Your chat delay is looking really bad. Oh, what are we at delayed right now? Let's turn this off for now. Yeah, chat delay is looking a little rough here. Just a little bit. Well, I'm on someone else's Wi-Fi right now because I am not home, so I can't even reset it if I wanted. We gotta hope that it works. All right. Actually, yeah, that reminds me. I got so many things to cover today because this weekend was crazy, and it's already Friday. So it's like, when I say this weekend, I mean the last weekend, the 4th of July weekend. It's already been a week. This week went by so fast. I felt like all of Wednesday night was data mine. I get data mine out, and I'm exhausted. I need to take a nap, right, on Thursday. And then I come back. I, do my thing on Thursday, and then I come back. And this morning, literally this morning, I wake up to all the repos are different. They updated the repos and they have a whole bunch of buffs. So if you guys haven't checked out my latest video on my channel, you guys should go watch that. It's like, what, 3 minutes? It's like 3 minutes. It's pretty short. I kept it really short. I actually was like, all right, I need to get this done so that I can be on time to my own stream. But anyway, happy Friday. Oh, that hurt. Had the volume up too far. Apologies. Usually I'm pretty, volume's a little down, but I know some people are like, we can't hear you, got to talk louder. So, sometimes I talk. Mate, it's midnight. Well, I'm glad you stayed up till midnight to come join the stream. ALM is too scared to oath Roon in his own home. That is true. I had to go to a separate location. And so Roon doesn't know how to get back to me when eventually she gets mad at me. She doesn't know where I live still because we're at a different location. ALM is stealing Wi-Fi from his local McDonald's. All right. Does McDonald's give out with free Wi-Fi though? I know like Starbucks and a bunch of like coffee shops do. I've also been to like a bunch of like local Asian eateries that will like give out free Wi-Fi, maybe a bubble tea place or something like that as well. But does McDonald's give out free Wi-Fi? I don't know. Smiling Reaper, hey LM, hey chat, how you doing? Lectors, yeah, Lectors was a pro helping out with the data mine, just double checking everything because we've had instances where translations are wrong and stuff, and so that was a big help. Also making sure that we got all of the limit, they're not limit breaks because they're PR ships, so I don't know what you call them. They're called enhances, I guess, whatever these things are. Oh boy, this is laggy. Oh boy, come on, you can do it.
Well, I don't think we're going to be breaking any records. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, the game actually froze. Fun. All right, let's see. What if can we turn this off? All right. Can we just get out of here? All right, that works. All right, I don't know. All right, whatever. McDonald's gives free Wi-Fi in Canada at least. Oh, that's cool. I mean, okay, I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't been to a McDonald's in like forever. I'm trying to think. I'm not a big fast food person. The last time I had fast food was at Shake Shack, actually. I had Shake Shack not too long ago. Other than that, though, I don't even eat Shake Shack that much. I just had it recently. But I don't particularly eat fast food that much. And if I am going to go and I have to eat one of the big three, I usually have like Wendy's chili or something like that. So no one escapes Roon. Yeah, exactly. Roon will find you. You can't evade the Roon. Good morning from Japan. Welcome. Glad to have you here. What time? It's pretty early in Japan right now, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's like pretty early in the morning there. So thanks for tuning in so early. I demand you oath Marco Polo and rename her Ghost Fangirl or number one Ghost Fangirl. Why is she number one Ghost Fangirl? Well, I do plan on getting Marco Polo pretty early. I'm not sure how I'm going to grind her because pretty much all my Italians are completely leveled up. Littorio's at 200 affinity. So is Veneto, and so is Acula. So it's like, what am I going to level up? I guess I could just eat the whatever. I don't have to actually level up the ships, but it feels like I'm wasting. It feels like I'm not killing two birds with one stone. I'm wasting experience if I do that. I don't know how I'm going to grind her. Maybe if I go for Parseval first, and then I can use Parseval to grind up Marco Polo. I don't know. Can confirm, living in Canada right now. Well, I haven't eaten out in a year. Wow. I mean, I guess. Although, I don't know. I guess, like, fast food is mostly takeout. Do people sit and eat in the McDonald's or whatever? I don't know. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've been to a McDonald's. And I'd like to keep it that way, to be honest. How's your percentage grind? All right, well, we can show you what it was. Honestly, not that great, but remember, we can't even get her for 113 more hours. So I have 113 more hours to finish the grind. So I'm not like super rushing for it. Not to mention, we literally only have like 6 prints right here. So like she needs tons of prints before I can even use her. But hopefully we can get her in the first week or two, and then we can move on to somebody else. We're about 17% right now. So you just got your first Udachi. Congratulations, Direwolf. Good evening from Germany. Good evening. We're double rooning today. Double German rooning here today. Favorite ships, favorite PR ship design. Okay, so design, are we talking about like artwork design, or are we talking about like total characteristic design? In terms of what ship I'm most excited about, it's Anchorage. I think Marco Polo is probably overall the coolest design, combining with all the different things that she does, as well as how she looks, her aesthetic, her lines, all of her chibi emotes, and everything. I think she's going to be the top combined. And then I think artwork-wise, Gear and Parseval look really cool. The Germans always look really badass. So a lot of them. I think all of them are pretty exciting. I think Hercureu is the one I was like expecting, and I'm not saying she's not exciting. I'm saying she's like the least exciting of the 5 that, you know, in totality, not in terms of skills. Parseval is definitely the weakest, especially after these buffs. After the buffs, so for those of you tuning in, I just put out a buff video right before I went live. It's like 3 minutes. I think 1,000 or 2,000 of you have watched it so far, so go watch that afterward, because then you'll know what we're talking about. Or I guess you can watch both at the same time. You just retrofitted your Independence. Great. Independence is one of the best retrofits that we've gotten recently. I recently learned something. I learned that those secretary quests you have when you sortie and win 20, it does not work on the Suruga event. That would be something I learned new too. Although, yeah, that interesting. All right. I think we should probably get rolling. So how long have we been streaming here? We have been live, and by the way, the connection's back up, so we're in good shape. But we've been streaming for about 13 minutes or so. Yeah, about 13 minutes. So I'm gonna give some people more time because obviously the whole thing is about oathing Roon, so that's kind of important. And ooh, we got one of the. Dang, that is not a very good pull. I guess we got one of the new items. Can't be that mad. That's a gold. That's one in. This is probably the one we're going with. No. Because we're not gonna be grinding. We could do cubes. I'm not too. Let's see. This is only an hour though. It gives us a blueprint. I'm not a huge fan though. This is the same one. We could go with this one. This costs coins though. We'll just go with this one. Easy, simple. It's fine. Agir has a naked back according to the artist's original draft. Does it? I mean, honestly, like if you told me she had a naked back based on her current design, I wouldn't even be that surprised. I guess we're going back. We're talking about. It's gonna be all PR4 talk today, isn't it? It really is. It's gonna be all PR4 talk today. Let's see. Oh, okay. So they. Okay, that makes. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. That makes some sense to me. Currently tryharding for a gear. 69%. Nice. It's always misleading when you see those numbers, though, because you always have that second one. You have that second batch here. All right, we're going to update. 81 new audio updates. That's how many new things we got. 81 new audios. It's also partially because this is a device I haven't updated recently. But anyway, this is Azuma's new dynamic animation skin. What do you guys think? Honestly, her O skin as well as her purchasable skin are so much better than the skin. The fact that they made this a dynamic animation it's nice, but like this is the skin of her. This is my least favorite of her 3 skins. So it's like, okay, I'm never going to use this. Does Cube Research give out better rewards? It gives out more ship blueprints. It doesn't give out the equipment blueprints, so that's important for some people, but it gives out more ship blueprints. So if you're going for the ships right away, yeah, it is better. Yo, how's it going, Minecraft Wizard 2010? I keep getting a gear face missions. Nice to get the prints, but I'm not getting anyone else, really. Yeah, I'm not getting too many face missions myself, but it's only been like a day. PR4 is Pog, though, yeah. Ayla, Main's Fate Simulated 5 versus Roon Muse. Which is better in damage? Not Roon simping right now. Main's Fate Simulated 5 is so good. I'm going to go with Main's over Roon. Oh, over Roon Muse. Probably over Roon Muse, too. She got almost double damage on the barrage, and now she gets all of her skills together. It's really nice. Watch the Warspite dynamic motion. Dynamics are meh. I mean, I like the dynamics. I'm not going to complain when they make them at all. No, definitely, certainly not. So, I like them. Anyway. How good would you say Anchorage is in PvE? Anchorage is like a tank cruiser. She's like, so it's kind of weird because her damage is not going to be that high, right? I mean, her damage is going to be pretty good, but it's not going to be as good as, let's say, a Gear or even Azuma or Drake, right? It's not going to be comparable to those ships. And in PvE, a lot of times you're not really too worried about survivability. So that's kind of always kind of the give and take there. When you're not worried about survivability, like, and you're just focused on DPS, it's a completely different ball game. And Anchorage is a survivable tank, right? So that's weird. Does Azuma's O skin have a unique lines? Yeah, we can show off Azuma's stuff if you want. We're waiting for people to show up. We got about 170 people here so far, so we can play around with it when we can put on our O skin. And we can see it. I have all 3 of her skins. Honestly, both of these skins are pretty good. Both the O skin and her purchasable skin are very solid. Also, I like the fact that in China, This skin is censored in China, by the way. I mean, almost every skin at this point is. But the fun part about her skin being censored is they took away her feet. You see these feet here? These feet don't exist in the Chinese version of this skin. Because apparently that's too lewd. So I thought that's pretty funny. just a fun fact there. Anyway, we wanted voice lines. Dun, 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 dun. San Diego's dynamic's going to be fun. Oh, yeah. Certainly. Hellbind! Thank you for the 10, I believe that's Canadian dollars. Made Admiral the Navy rank 1 last season because of you. Thanks, ALM. Buy some dock space or whatever. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it. And congratulations on Admiral the Navy. First place, too. That's really impressive. And I'm glad that at least some of my advice helped you. And thank you for the dono again. All right. What are the lines that are different? Are they all the same? Really? Maybe they are all the same. This skin has different lines. This skin has the same lines. Oh, they really are all the same lines, aren't they? Her O skin doesn't have any special lines. Sad. China doesn't like feet. Yeah, apparently they just bind them. Feet are lewd. Confirmed? Question mark. Yeah, apparently the foot fetishizers are strong over in China or something. But yeah, anyway, no, they got rid of Razuma's feet in that skin. FTG dynamic will be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. I love her base skin. I also really like her O skin too. Yeah, they made other changes. I was just referring to, I thought it was funny that they got rid of her feet. That was like something I was like, really? Like, this is lewd to you? Okay, maybe I'm just weird and I don't see it. Alrighty, so we're still going up in viewers. People are still tuning in, so I kind of want to wait maybe 5 more minutes. What do you think? Cross, are you still here? Cross, I know it's late over in Germany, so I want to make sure I don't keep you up too late. So let me know if you're game to go in the next 5 minutes, because obviously we need to make sure. Got to make sure that you're here for your double rune oath. Wow, I do not see any unique lines. What a shame. Yeah, that was kind of a shame. It is yellow, so they got no unique lines. All right, cruising up to 200 people here. Chinese government has officially recognized the feet as a fetish. FTG's guns are so massive. Yeah, they got a lot to rig with FTG. Alrighty. But we don't care about FTG or Zuma today, because that's not who we're oathing. We have a different oath. Cross legs thighs better than feet. Hey, ALM, I got a question. When will PR4 gear be recommended for PR4 ships and older ships on the Azur Lane EN community tier list? And when will you grind the PR4 ships? I mean, I'm already starting to grind PR4 ships yesterday. I already started. Okay. In terms of when the English community tier list gets updated, that is going to be, I mean, that's kind of up to them. And when Rice, people over there are busy, I'm sure they'll get to it pretty soon. Like, it's not even on the wiki yet, guys. So I would expect at least a week, if not more, probably longer. Honestly, the wiki is being slow today because we got so many changes, and we got the buff and the English repos getting a little slow. Just a lot of work to do. So I wouldn't expect for at least another week. Be patient. It doesn't even matter. No one is gonna have any of the PR4 gear this week anyway. It's like impossible, pretty much. So now somebody's gonna like literally get the best RNG ever and then show me a screenshot like, I got all the gear in 1 week. You can't, there's no way anyone gets the UR dive bomber this week. It's gonna take them like 3 to 6 months probably. Who got these rings? Cross got these rings, so that's why it's disappointing that AVP had the worst PR for despite being the best design. Actually, I really enjoy that because she's going to get a lot of people that are like, waifu over meta, we're going to get her anyway. Somebody's got to be the worst, okay? There's always got to be the worst ship. Like when you're comparing the PR ships, there's always the worst ship. Azumo's the worst in PR 1. Right? So there's always got to be the worst ship in a season. And it's good to have the best waifu over meta big mommy ship be the one that's bad. And by the way, bad's not what I meant. Less good, okay? Parzival's still better than Peter Strasser, in my opinion. So you still got an upgrade on your German carrier. She's just not as strong as Hakuryu, right? So, someone's got to always be the weakest when you're comparing, and might as well have it be somebody that people are going to want to get regardless if she's not the strongest. Parzival's okay. I think the weirdest part is she got all of her efficiencies in her fighter slots and then only has 2 fighters. It's like if you put her efficiencies in something else, or you could just make her a fighter carrier. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Whatever. Hey, what did I miss? Basically, we've just been kind of dinking around here, not waiting for people to show up, talking about Azuma's feet. Yeah, that's basically that's it. That's all we did. Oh, sorry for the bump. All right. So it's gonna be Cross. Do I have time for a story, or should I do it after the oath? The chat delay is so bad today. It takes forever for you to answer questions. I'm sorry, Cross. All right, Cross is fit for the whole stream, so I have time to tell a story. Okay, while you guys are here, don't leave, because then right after the story, we're gonna oath Roon. That's the goal. That's not the goal. The schedule for today. We're gonna oath Roon and Roon Mew. We can just do it heavy cruiser. Yeah, there it is. All right, there we go. We got both of them are in love with us. One of them is completely done. The other one, not so much. But, same difference. This will actually make my PR or my EX modes a little bit easier. I just checked. Roon and Roon Muse have no post-oath lines on the wiki. Oh, that's sad. I mean, I guess we can double-check in the game here, but I was kind of hoping we get some new lines to show you guys. But anyway... Parzival has AP rockets, so I'm satisfied. Yeah, her rockets are pretty cool. I'm excited to get those fighters. Honestly, I'm not even that excited about the UR dive bombers right now because I know I won't get them for 6 months at least, probably longer, honestly. I'm more excited for these fighter planes, which I hope to get in like a month or 2 and get to use those around. They're pretty fun. They don't intercept though, so that kind of sucks, but I don't know. I'm excited to test them out. Story time with ALM. So a bunch of you were probably wondering what happened to me last weekend. And if I don't tell it now, I don't think I'll ever tell this story. So might as well tell the story for the internet to forever remember for me, right? All right, so as you guys know, this weekend I was gone. I decided to go on a trip, just like a short little, basically kind of like a cabin camping trip thing for the 4th of July to celebrate American Independence Day. For those of you not here, went with my girlfriend and her family and whatnot. So anyway, that was actually a lot of fun. But ironically, all the water had dried up. Okay, there was no water, so we had no internet connection there, so that's why I was gone the whole weekend, right? And then we also we basically had like pump water, if you want to think of it that way, like old-fashioned pump water there, and the well dried up. So, I mean, we brought water bottles and stuff like that, so it wasn't like we had no water. But yeah, we didn't have running water for the whole weekend, and so that was kind of funny. So anyway, then I'm coming back, and anyway, we're back into what I'd call like society, back to the internet. back to electricity, back to AC, back to running water, you know, whatever. We're back. We come back after the weekend. And I wake up Monday morning and I'm not home, by the way. I'm staying at like a different apartment. And so I wake up to 2 huge explosions. Okay. Like pretty big, like enough to wake me up really early in the morning. And then we went to power blackout in the building for over 24 hours. So no electricity, no AC. It's like over 90 degrees. And whatnot. The internet's down because we had no power. So I get back from no internet, no running water to just no electricity for another 2 days. So anyway, that's where I was for those like 4 days last weekend. So yeah, that was pretty interesting, I guess. Yeah, global warming antidote. Yeah, literally no water in the well. Never had that happen in 25 years. So, yep. All right, back to Azur Lane stuff. Happy Treason Day, Colonials. I love it. America was founded on an act of criminality. But, you know, we're not Britain anymore, so that's a bonus. You are Dive Bomber and a Wyvern on Acula is going to be fun in PvP. And the German Fighter. All 3 of them. I mean, Acula side got really buffed here with the 2 new planes. Like, Acula's going to love these new planes from this set. So, it's going to be fun. I'm mad. I started playing Azur Lane right after the Roon event ended and the DOA event started. I heard she is better than Roon. They do different things. Roon is a shield tank, and Roon Muse is like, she's got a slow, and she's more offensive. So, honestly, for PvE, where both of them focus, neither of them is a PvP ship. So, PvE, you typically don't have to worry about survivability too much, unless you're talking about EX modes. So, Roon Muse tends to be used more in PvE, because she's an offensive variant of Roon. And Roon really, I mean, you can use her for PvE. EX mode and some things where you have trouble surviving, like really high-end Operation Siren. But yeah, I mean, she's probably better. When jets, though, I mean, we kind of have jets, right? I don't know. They're like rockets, not jets. No internet, no life. It was all right. It was a good separation from the internet. To be fair, though, I did have my phone on the 2 days that we were in blackout. Obviously, when I was in the wilderness, those 2 days, my phone didn't work either. But on the 2 days that we were on blackout, my phone still worked. It was just like, no, yeah. So, it was criminal before. It's only treason if you lose. Yeah, exactly. Oh, my. Hey, LM, were you inside the Florida building when it collapsed? No, I was not in Florida when that building collapsed. So, anywho, are we ready to get into some Roon oathing? All right. This is up to... Actually, I don't even think I bought the rings. Have I bought the rings yet? I don't think I bought the rings. Oh, guild operations. I'm just getting... Just everything is interrupting me right now. All right, let's fix this, and then we'll go find out if I actually bought the rings. I think I also have a commission done that I should reload up. Anyway, I'll ask right now, Cross, since, you know, just chat delays a little much. Cross, do you want Roon Mew or Roon to be oathed first? I can do either one. I don't care. Do you still do monthly PvP fleet composition breakdowns? I imagine... Okay, so, funny story. I was going to do one. So I had made all the edits, everything I was ready to say. I had like pretty much what I wanted to say. I had all the edits there, and I sent them off to the English community tier list to update. And then I was going to make a video before I left. and then my dryer blew up, and then my identity got stolen, and then, yeah. So I didn't make the video, and then I had the 2 days in the wilderness, and then 2 days with no power, and then PR4 came out, and then PR4 basically changed all of the PR4 basically changed a lot of the comps. So right now I'm debating whether or not basically I'm debating whether or not to record the video, not assuming for PvP not having PR4 available to us, because technically people won't have PR4 available for 3 months. So like, even though we can tell you about what ships you want from PR4, no one's going to use them for 3 months. So I don't know if I should make a video and then just update in 3 months when the PR4 ships come in, and maybe we get a UR event for the anniversary, Japanese anniversary. You know, that'll be right around the time when people start to use PR4 ships in PvP. I don't know. I gotta decide. All right. Cross says that we should start with regular Roon. Rough week, huh, buddy? Yeah, my identity got stolen because somebody in Maryland bought a bunch of jewelry and shipped it to Florida. I haven't been in either of those states in at least a month. Alum has been to through hell and back. Definitely not my best week. Definitely not my best week this week. Luckily, my credit card companies are cooperating and basically are like, yeah, this looks like pretty fraudulent. Somebody in Maryland used a VPN through Russia to buy jewelry, like a ton of really random jewelry online, and shipped it to Florida, in which you've never been in that city in Florida. They were like, that looks a little sketch. I was like, you think? You think? Used up all the bad luck, gotta roll gotcha. I'm not sure that's how RNG works, but you know. Alright, now we have to check. I keep getting distracted here, but we have to check to make sure I have rings. Minecraft Wizard, must have missed your question. If you could, I'm not going to scroll all the way up there, but if you want to retype your question, there's a good chance I'll hit it. I'm pretty sure the identity theft was Green Chat, who lows jewelry chats. Which is your favorite ship in PR4? Aesthetically, it's gonna be, I don't know, that's really hard. Agir's really cool, Marco Polo's really cool, and Parsifal's really cool. So if we're taking stats out of the picture, that's hard. I think Agir might be it. I don't know. It's hard. Marco Polo's really cool though, and Anchorage is a cute ship, honestly. All right. We have one ring, which means I need to go buy another ring. All right, let's go buy another ring. We'll go buy another ring in the shop. Here we go. Items. We have just enough gems for one more ring. All right. Do I want to buy a promise ring? Yes, I do. Giving Yostar their money. Here we go. So Cross said Cross said that they wanted to. We want to Oath Rune first. So let's get ready to Oath Rune. Here we go. You need to turn off the music so you can hear the oath lines. I have good connection here. Good connection here. So we're not going to get destroyed here by bad connection. Pause the music. Let's turn up the voice lines. Right? We're getting ready for this ceremony. Everyone get ready to get really excited in chat. Hawk is here in chat. We're a little bit delayed in chat. The chat delay is a little strong today. But welcome, Hawk. It's good to see you. How's it going? See, guys, the universe is just trying to distract me here. Literally, we're about to get ready to oath, and then Hawk comes in, says hello. Yes, we are oathing both runes today. Both of them. Double oath stream. I literally turned off the music just now so that we could hear the oath lines and stuff. Good to see you, though, Hawk. I'm glad you're doing. How are you doing? Not like a taco. Hawk, are you a Roon fan? Are you a Roon fan here? Jesus, chat is very excited for this Roon. All right, let's turn up the music here. That sounds awful. That sounds pretty bad. You're gonna die, buddy. Okay, let's turn that down for a second. Hawk screams and runs out of the room by running through a wall. Dang. All right, let's turn this off for a second. Let's go fix this. Hawk is not a fan of her. Rough. Yeah, drag Hawk back in here. The Council of Roon is pleased. Very nice to see it. Very nice. How early can someone donate to get to name one of your PR ships? I mean, you can reserve them as early as you want, I guess. Just DM me on Discord. You DM me on Discord, you can reserve them pretty much as early as you want. I have people that have reserved ships already. Yeah, that's the ear rape version. I am restarting my emulator. That's what I'm doing. It is really distorted. This is the distorted Roon version of the music. Alright, let's hope this is working again. Alright, I think it's back to working. Hopefully this works. The emulator knows. ALM's internet trying to stop him from oathing runes. It's not gonna stop me. I mean, it legitimately could, but I hope it doesn't. All right, the background music right now is working just fine. So, that's a good sign. All right, Azuma is speaking normally. So, commissions are ready again. Ooh, we got some oil. We need cubes. I need some cubes. Cubes! Deploys the Sandy Army to shoot down. Alright. Now that we have 2 oath rings, I think the music's now no longer cursed. We can now start to oath. We said Roon first. All right, Minecraft Wizard, let me answer your question. Hey, ALM, do you believe that a fleet of PR4 ships ripped the Taiho boss in 13.4 and won and make it its kingdoms? Not exactly sure what that question is. If you're asking if the PR4 ships are going to be good enough for World 13, yes, they are. All of them will be good enough for World 14 or 13. All right, here we go. Are you guys ready? Let's get some hype in the chat here. Let's go. Roon time. Not going to be distracted. The audio's working again. Everything's clear. We have Hawk hostage here to watch the oath ceremony thanks to Cross. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. 3% stat boost. That's why we do this, boys. This looks dangerous. I'm scared. Do I put the ring on? I feel like Roon's gonna like grab me or something. Oh my gosh! Also, the hype came just in perfect timing for the chat delay. We timed that perfectly. Dang, Roon was yelling at me, man. Thank you so much. But listen, I finally understand now. What filled the void in my heart wasn't slaughter on the battlefield or love. It was the hatred known as envy. Commander, I love you just as much as I deeply, deeply, deeply hate those other girls. They will pay. Jeez. Running now would be worse. Exactly. Shikiki can't run. She's gonna kill me. Where's the O skin? Yeah, exactly. Dang. So today, on July 9th, 2021, we are held in bondage to Roon, who shall for henceforth be known as Roon Mew. Because Cross really wants to troll everyone. We are going to rename her we're going to use Mew. I think we can use special characters. I was told we can use special characters here. So it should be alright. I'm going to have to paste this in. That is going to be the new Roon. Because it's going to be a ruse. Roon Muse is going to be a ruse. GG, I'm late. Welcome, just in time for the rename. Destroy those who protect Hawk. Oh boy. Be nice to Hawk. Because Roon's going to beat him up later. I hope you guys have a long and happy marriage. I don't know how long it's going to be. Might be a dead man. When you oath Roon, she gets rid of all your other oaths. How crazy would that be if when you oathed Roon or Akagi, all of your other oaths just died? Like, they got retired. That would be way too funny. Held in bondage, more like a prison cell. Yeah, exactly. All right. Here we are, confirming Roon Mew. I'm sorry, Roon. What? Now I'm confused. We can change it every 30 days. There we go. Roon Mew is now Roon. Or the other way around. Roon is now Roon Mew. All right. That is another oath. What number oath is that? That is number... Oh, we got to add her to the favorites now. Add her to the favorites. And now we can look for all, and we can, I meant to click continue. We can look for all. This means she is now, this is 7 per row, so 20, she's the 23rd oath. She's the Rune Slayer. Alrighty. For oath number 24, we are going to Roon Mew. Not the oath Roon Mew, the different Roon Mew. I have 2 Roon Mews now. I mentioned doing this a while back with the Yamashiro. Oath a retrofit character and rename them without retrofit and see how many people you bamboozled. I really like that. I know a lot of people in PvP do that with their hero. I've seen a lot of heroes. Also, the other thing is I don't always think that renaming your oath ship without the retrofit part is mean. I don't like when names scroll. So when a name would scroll, like having the retrofit at the end, literally a parentheses retrofit, I want to get rid of it, especially if I'm oathed. If I can get rid of it, I will. For example, look at Vittorio Veneto. I got rid of the scroll by changing Vittorio to V. So that's, yeah, I don't know. So I think it is kind of a funny little trick. You can get some people in PvP sometimes by removing that. But I also think it's just a practicality. Like, I don't think many people like to see their ship girl names scrolling. Alrighty, here we go. Let's go back to the last one of the day, the second oath of the day. I don't know if Malum's here today. I know I can't remember if he had something this weekend or next weekend. But if he is here today, I know some people had a petition for him that I was going to ask him. I've been spinning my head in the last challenge state in Blue Archive. I haven't logged into Blue Archive in a little bit, but I'm probably going to wait until, it's in my language so I can actually read stuff. Alrighty, here we go. We got 2 Roon Mews here. Roon Mew and Roon Mew. Let's oath this second Roon Mew here. And let's change her name. Are you guys ready for oath number 2 of the stream? Back to back. Heavy hitters. Here we go. Roon Eternal theme intensifies. Yeah, you're Roon. She's Roon. He's Roon. Are there any other Roons I should know about? Yeah, everyone. Just rename all of your oaths to Roon. Alrighty. I thought slaughtering my enemies was the only way to make me feel better. Honestly, I do not read Roon's lines, dialogue lines. I didn't know she was this crazy. You can tell by the rarity color. That is one way to tell. Mains can't be Coffee-chan anymore because Roon makes the coffee now. That's actually the proposal that I have for Malum, because Malum named Mains Coffee-chan, and a couple of people have asked me, because Mains got such a good Fate Simulated +5 today, or I guess yesterday, they were asking if we could rename Coffee-chan Mains to Latte-chan or something like that. Cross, twice the Roon, twice the fun. What happens if we get a Lil Roon? What would you do if we got a Little Roon? I want to be excited for Blue Archive, except that Yostar isn't handling it for Global. Yeah, I heard that Nexon's going to handle it for Global. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't had bad experience with Nexon personally, but I've heard bad things. So we'll have to see. I would definitely like Yostar to handle it, but, whatever. Here we go. Are we ready for this second one? Twice the Roon, twice the fun. That's what Cross says. It's time. Dun dun dun. Here we go. Music's on. We got it. We just bought the new ring for her. I also grinded her all day, like yesterday, and it really hurt me to grind this Roon Mew yesterday because PR4 came out. PR4 came out, and me grinding the affinity on a German ship when I'm literally grinding Anchorage on PR4 just hurt me personally. Spending oil on this. I was supposed to spend the oil this week, or not this weekend, like Monday, Tuesday, but you know the story. Anyway, here we go. Recently and very newly, like literally like this morning, 100 affinity. She will now be oathed. Double Roon today. Singing Roon. Idle Roon. So Idle Roon and regular Roon have the exact same hand animation. Exact same hand animation. Total ruination! Countries will never recover. That laugh is crazy, man. This chick is crazy. Her eyes are closed, and I already know she has crazy girl eyes. Something too perfect and beautiful to destroy. I never knew my concert could be so great. I want to perform more, to shine more, to take more and more of your time. This sounds like Akashi. Commander, until it runs out. Hee 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 hee. I'm not going to be able to do that manic laugh that she has. Are you winning, son? I don't know. I'm losing all my time to a 2D anime idol girl that wants to kill me. And everyone that I care about. Woo! XX Earth, you did make it to the Roon Mew Oath part. Roon, wonder who's crazier, Roon or San Francisco? Probably Roon. All right, today, also on July 9th, we have a double Roon Nation stream. We roast Roon and Roon Mew. And Roon Mew shall henceforth be known as regular Mew. Regular Roon. Not Roon Mew. To confuse every single person in the future, probably also including myself. Akashi doesn't want your time, just your money. Time equals money. Question. Does the German PvP fleet change with the new PR4 ships? Yes, a gear definitely goes in there. I'd go Agir Leipzig mains. Yeah, Agir Leipzig mains would be my new vanguard. My backline, that's a little tough. You could there's actually like 2 backlines that you could go here, or 3. You could go FDG, Graf Zeppelin, Parseval. You could also go Parseval, Peter Strasser, and Graf Zeppelin. That's a fun one. And then, you could always go Bismarck. Yeah, I mean, you could go standard. But yeah, definitely switching out Prince Heinrich for a gear. That's number 1. If you've seen my German PvP fleet video, then you know what I'm talking about. That's kind of a basis. I'm assuming you've watched that. But yeah, definitely switch out the Prince Heinrich for the gear. And then the back line, we might want to throw in Parseval. You could take out Bismarck out of that fleet. You could go triple carrier now. Congratulations, guys. Anyway... Roon and Daiho are pretty good for batshit crazy. Yeah, I agree. All right, anyway, we're confirming the name. And now we have forever confused all of the future me, basically. Forever confused future me. We have Oath, 24 ships with Roon. Oh, gosh, this is annoying. It's already starting to be annoying. I'm like, how do I refer to them? Roon or Roon Mew? No Bismarck in PvP. Bismarck's kind of weak. Bismarck's kind of weak, eh? Like, do we really need the buff from Bismarck? I don't know. Oh my. Yeah, JP Blue Archive is handled by Yostar. But that doesn't mean that Nexon will be bad. Honestly, if Nexon just doesn't change the game, it'd probably be fine. But a lot of global game companies have a tendency to make rates worse when they bring it over to EN. Excuse me, knows Bismarck. What's this hearsay? I have Bismarck Oath. but she's just not that strong. I don't know. You could maybe use Bismarck. Hey, Azur Lane, is the new PRB F1 equipment good for 12.4 due to it having rockets or no? So, here's the thing with the new German fighter. It doesn't intercept, which is going to make it not very good for World 12 and World 13. However, you could probably just power through it in World 12. It does do more surface DPS, so it kind of comes down to that. How do I refer to them? Yes. How do I refer to them? Thing 1 and Thing 2. Yeah, Roon base or after the Oath, Roon Mew will be Thing 1. And Roon Mew base, Roon after the Oath will be Thing 2. So this is Roon 1, aka Thing 1. And this one is Thing 2 over here. So yeah. Urs, thank you for the congratulations. Cross, my evil name schemes already works. I have had a fun time. I'm glad you're happy with it, Cross. Okay, let's look at all my oaths. So I have 24 oaths here. Now, what happens when I sort by Iron Blood? What happens when I sort by Iron Blood here? And now you see, how many KMS simps I have in my fan base. Yeah, the B109 is basically the opposite of the Messerschmitt. It has no AA and a lot of surface DPS. The rate is already held. Please don't make it worse than Nexon. Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, I hope we were going over the rates in a past live stream for Blue Archive. It was yeah. I made a monster. I put the Iowa class guns on a max tier pits in a fleet with Akagi and Kaga. Send help. That does look pretty good. That definitely used to be a really good fleet like 2 years ago. OG Roon. I thought Bismarck had a skin. Didn't Bismarck have a skin? I mean, I guess this was a skin on launch, wasn't it? I guess it kind of was, wasn't it? Maybe they'll give her another skin. Maybe they'll give her another skin when they retrofit her. No, they won't. They won't retrofit her, I don't think. I think they'll retrofit Prince. I think they'll retrofit this one. And now Sardinia. I mean, I've done a lot of Italians, but these were mostly of my own volition. I really like the Italians, so oathing the Italian faction was mostly me. All right. So, who is ready to grind some PR4 and do some Suruga events? I gotta change out my to-do list. We've oathed Roon, so I can take out that on the to-do list, and that leaves grinding Anchorage on Suruga the only thing left. And now that I'm realizing it, that wording probably could have been made better. But, you know, whatever. Anyway, y'all can grind PR4 with me. Hawk has one more oath than me. Oh no, is this a competition, Hawk? No, I'm kidding. It's not a competition. But yeah, that's a lot of oaths. 25 oaths. A lot of oaths there. Wait, I'm at 24. I can do math right. I can count. Unlike, you know, when we did the PvP challenge. Only because I oathed the Crane sisters together. I guess I oathed both runes together. How come you only have used 300 space? Did you release all common ones after you maxed their limit break? Yes. Yes, I do release a bunch of ships. I get rid of pretty much any. Yeah, I get rid of a ton of stuff after I'm done. Save dock space, my friend. Is grinding normal Suruga worth doing versus 7-2? I mean, I like the event points. I like event points. All right, we can skip this. We don't care about that. So, oh, we got more stuff to collect. Look at that. Oil. Cats. Oh, speaking of cats, we definitely need to go check the dorm, the cat dorm. By the way, all of you who haven't checked the cat dorm yet, go do that. Like, immediately. Do we get anything in here? Yeah, more experience. Woo! Okay, we have nothing. We gotta wait for the level up perks. We need to get to level 3 ASAP. That'll take me a couple of days, I think. Furutaka, though. Bisco's and Enti's skins are really similar. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell them apart. I mean, their hair color is different, although their face design and overall design is very similar. All right, let's make sure our dorm is all set up too. Did my game crash? I think it crashed. Nope, it worked. Okay, we're good. We're just really slow loading up all this dorm stuff. Excuse me? What just happened? Okay. That was a little laggy. You know, I'm gonna turn off the music in-game. And we're gonna go back to the background music we had before. All right, here we go. Back to, here we go, the grind. Suruga grind. You have 520 dock space and you're going to expand it to 620 around Christmas. That's a good chunk. Wicked Times Radio. Hello, welcome. Glad you could make it. I mean, nothing will stop you from getting a day 1 of gear if you're doing the Suruga event enough. I guess I don't really use subs. I don't care about this. I was making an all USS faction. You like my all USS faction? All right, this should work. 44 oil. That's probably a little bit more than I'd like to spend, but you know, whatever. Can we expand the cat dorm? Yes, we can. You have to do the daily missions, like feeding them and cleaning up the cat dorm and stuff, and you'll get experience. And if you get experience in your cat dorm, you'll get more slots. So yeah, you can expand it. Yes. Your emo had big think right there, buddy. Big think. I'm still tempted to oath Kakao. First common cruiser I actually liked using decently. I don't think I kept any of the common cruisers. I've kept Ranger. I kept Ranger. I've kept Leander. I guess she's a common cruiser. Yeah, I've kept Leander. Okay. I don't keep many commons. Us Amagi server players are tryhards. Yeah, I feel like Amagi server players will have access to full PR4 stuff. If you've been playing since the start of Amagi server. But yeah, now that you guys have VH Armor and Noshiru, you guys are pretty much up to date. You guys have everything that the meta calls for at this point. I mean, you haven't gotten like reruns of that stuff and whatnot, but you know, whatever. Good point. My Azuma is awaiting that VH Armor. VH Armor, I feel like, is such a unique item that, you know, you just want to have them in case, just in case. And of course, when this event first came around, you weren't thinking like put it on Azuma. I guess a lot of people were, kind of. I don't know. It's still not something you do for PvP, so I don't really consider it that much. But I could definitely see a scenario where a ship in the future needs it. And you know, I don't think a gear is gonna want it. I think that damage reduction is just not enough to warrant taking up an evasion speed equip. But you know, I don't know. We'll see. Hey, don't hate on us Amagi players. I'm not hating on you Amagi players. I'm an Amagi player myself. Every once in a while, whenever I decide to log in. One day, someone will donate a ring so ALM can oath Kent. Please don't do that. If you donate a ring to me, oath Kent, then I'll also have to buy dock space to go get a new Kent. You think I have a Kent in my dock? No, they're all retired. If you make me oath Kent, that means I have to go get a Kent. That means I have to go get her to 100 affinity. That means I have to use a Kent. Don't make me oath a Kent. What is VH Armor? VH Armor is the exclusive item from this Suruga event. You need 10,000 individual points to get it, so that's why we're grinding the event. VH Armor or Cosmic Kicks? Which one is better on Azuma? For PvP, definitely Cosmic Kicks. For most scenarios, Cosmic Kicks. But if you're running into a lot of like shell-based or firepower scaling damage, like, you know, OpSi barrages and stuff, then the VH Armor might be better. So there are scenarios where VH Armor is better, but in like PvP and stuff, definitely going to be Cosmic Kicks. Is VH Armor useful in PvE? Yes. Yes, it is. I use VH Armor on my Azuma in PvE quite often. I just don't use it in PvP because it makes her more susceptible to torp damage. And in PvP, Azuma's biggest weakness is torp damage. And so it's kind of like, oh, we're just making her worse to her biggest weakness. So we don't do that in PvP, but in PvE, I use it on her quite a bit. Amagi is a great server, getting more and more competitive. Yeah, if you guys look at the data for your PvP, you can just see like Amagi at the very bottom, and it's just skyrocketing up. You guys should be past Sandy pretty soon. Sandy's the outside of Amagi, obviously, is the lowest ranked competitive server. So you guys might actually pass Sandy pretty soon. I can't tell if your stream or your game is lagging, but yikes. Yeah, we're running on the old laptop on the Wi-Fi on the road. So Severian, thank you for the $2 donation. You've summoned the Kent Simps. Beware and prepare. Oh no. What have you done? What have you done? Thank you for the dono though. I appreciate it. I have all the PRs except Azuma, FTG, and Gascon. Should I jump into PR straight away or at least get Gascon first? I would totally jump into PR4 right away if I was in your shoes. You got PR2 catch up. You got PR2 newbie missions. You're not going to see PR4 catch up for 2 years. I would totally jump into PR4. Not to mention, like, the new planes in PR4, pretty nice. The only reason I might consider staying in PR2 is because of a 457mm gun. But that's in the prototype shop now, so you don't really need it as long as you can get duplicates of prints. So, which I guess you can actually buy them in PR1, can't you? You can buy them in PR1. Turn them in. Yeah, so you can literally buy it for, I mean, that's going to be really expensive. It's like 600 prints that you have to turn in to get a 457, and then each print costs like 1,500 coins. So you can do the math there. That's a lot of coins. 1,500, so 150,000 times 6. Oof. Oof. It's got 1 million coins. What are you doing on a road? Come home. I probably won't be home for at least another week or two. And then we can have back to my nice computer that y'all donated for me. Oath Shropshire. The only way that I open Shropshire is if someone pays me and also renames it to Nick Lasso. That's it. That's the only way. Yeah, my server is only competitive in PvE. We are in first place in Suruga event currently. Yeah, Sandy is like does not care about PvP. I mean, I feel like all the memers went to Sandy and they just don't care about PvP, which is fine. Aurora and Washington are the people who care about PvP. Is Oscar and Steel Boys because in the officers their backgrounds are blue like normal cats rather than other girls? What? For someone who doesn't have any PR2 Prince ships, what would you recommend on ketchup to put on ketchup? I mean, FTG is by and far the best ship in that batch, but you won't have her done. Like, ketchup won't get her done for you. Seattle's very good. Unfortunately, Anchorage is also kind of doing the same thing as her, as being a big, nice tank. So it's a tough decision. Kitakaze is really nice for grinding. Azuma basically got power crept by a gear, so I don't think you particularly need to put so much effort into Azuma. So that's really hard. Depends on what you want. I would say that Gascon's probably the least interesting. Out of the batch, it might just be worth it to turn those into prints and then turn them into a 457 gun, to be honest. I think that the newbie mission will give you about half a 457, which I guess is nice. Coin costs reset daily. Yeah, they are discounted for the first 15. Anchorage, here you come. I really like Anchorage. Is there a possibility of Azuma or FTG getting Fate simulated? I got extra. I'm keeping my prints for both Azuma and FTG. I assume they'll get a Fate simulated in time. Whether that's in a year or when that happens, I have no idea. It could be 2 years from now. I don't know. I think they will get it. The game is coded to expect them to get an to get a Fate simulated for the DRs, and so I'm keeping my prints. I mean, they're so hard to get. I'm keeping them. It appears they've confirmed DR ships will require 215 Fate when it comes. The PR2 catch-up shows required prints to finish. Yeah, it does. You could also see them. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to see them. 215 is definitely on the wiki and in the game. So when they do come, it's going to be 215 prints for your DRs. And they're giving us 150 of them in the catch-up. So keep that in mind. What are your thoughts on Lexington's competitiveness? Lexington is very hit or miss. Some seasons they're pretty high up there. They're definitely getting more competitive. In terms of my guilds, because ALM has a guild on each of every server. It has actually 2 guilds on every server except Sandy. Sandy only has 1 server or 1 guild. In that one, I think Lexington's my most active of the 10 guilds or 9 guilds, however many we're up to. I think we're at 9. Of the 9 guilds, Lexington's the most active. And competitiveness in PvP is pretty good. Right in the middle. Definitely above Sandy. Very close to Washington competitiveness. I'd say a little bit less, but certain seasons when they go hype, they can go be more. For just farming AVP, you could use Phoenix Solo Vanguard for most experience farming materials. I'm grinding Anchorage right now, is what I'm grinding. Hey, look, we got a Ryusei print! That's a good thing. By the way, I think I said this in the video, in my data mine video, but Ryusei prints drop here, and that's our target for new players out of this. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but my Duke of York is inflicting armor break on Suruga. She's using a plus 13 champagne gun, and there's no other source of armor break in my team. Champagne gun Champagne Gun has AP ammo. All AP ammo has a chance to inflict armor break. When it comes to PR grind unlocks, should I switch to PR4 or should I finish unlocking PR2, PR3, then PR4? For researches, I should switch to PR4. I would switch to PR4, personally. It's going to be 2 years before you get a catch-up. I mean, some of the gear in PR4 is nice. All right, here's the situation. If you have a Drake gun and you have a 457, switch to PR4. There's no question. If you don't have both of those UR weapons, then the question becomes, if you don't have a Drake gun, you're probably fine. It's not that necessary. But the 457 kind of is. So then it comes down to how soon do you think you can get a 457 out of the prototype shop? And if you're really close to finishing FDG, I just say go finish FDG, but make your catch up. But for the most part, I would say most people should switch to PR4. Is Anchorage better than San Francisco? I'd say so, for the most part. Can you pay 457 prints with coins? You can buy PR1 prints with coins. You can use excess prints for prototype cores, and you can use prototype cores for 457s. So, kind of. That would mean PR2 DR chems at the same time when you presumably DR blueprints for PR2. My new gameplay grind is 2-1 for like 3 hours a day for coins. Use ships that give experience for PR4 ship. I'm going for spend coins on research, rinse, repeat. Yep. There's going to be a lot of coins, a lot of things that we can spend coins on recently. Actually, it's really nice that now we can upgrade the cats without using coins by just having them in dorm. So that's a pretty big bonus to keeping our coins alive here. Just got 4 Ryusei prints today. That's a good haul there. Ryuseis aren't actually that hard to make, to be honest, but if you're new, they can be hard to come by. I'm grinding Marco, and I use triple Italian frontline with Wesser on 212. What? Marco needs Italian backlines to grind. You need backlines for Marco Polo. You need to use your Aquila, your Veneto, your Littorio. I guess you can use KMS too. You can use, but yeah, you need backlines, not front lines. So the Wesser, I guess Wesser kind of works, right? You can use KMS, so you can use Wesser. But I guess, I don't know. But why we don't want to put your oil in the front line. You're going to get experience from Wesser, but why make a full Italian front line? You should make a full Italian backline, or a full Italian plus German backline, and then a one-shot Vanguard. You could just never use cats. Cats are important for min-maxing. With Anchorage now available, ALM is only a few months away from a possible Eagle Union PvP fleet build. I'm always a few months away from a possible Eagle Union PvP fleet build. always a little bit. I just noticed those catch-up UR prints. Azuma and FTG get their own 150. I know, it's a big 150. God, I'm torn. 8 more prints to finish Drake Gun, but I want to do PR4. What do? That's really rough. I'm in a similar situation. I'm pretty close to getting a Drake Gun print-wise, but I'm just switching to PR4. I might go back to PR3 in a second. The Drake Gun's not that important to me, honestly. Like, it's not going to make too much of a difference. It's a little bit helpful for any good cruisers, but I'm skipping it. Wait, it needed backline? Well, if I have them in 120 Western, so solo experience, I guess. Yeah, it needs German and Italian backlines, not front lines. I'm sorry. HMS for the second part. HMS really got screwed with PR2 not giving them, or PR4 not giving them anything, and we got the new collab coming later this month, which skips out on what I would have thought our midsummer event would be for them, which means they're gonna have to wait until like August, September, October before they get any event, and that's not even for sure at this point. Just speculated. For researches, I will switch to PR4 to get the dev prints for the ships, but continue to unlock the rest of PR2 and PR3, then start unlock grind for PR4. Either way, PR is time consuming. Yeah, you could, in theory, switch over to PR4 research right now and still grind out like some PR2 and PR3 stuff that you have. For me personally, I'm starting on PR4 right away because I'm excited for PR4, which makes me want to grind more. I'm not really excited to finish up the PR3 ships that I don't have. Like, Drake doesn't excite me. I don't have Drake, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. And it's just not exciting to me to get Drake right now, so I'll come back and do that later. And PR4 research, though, definitely should start. And then if you want to finish up some, like, you honestly don't need to start PR4 grinding for another 2, maybe 3 weeks. If you start the research today, then, you give it like 2 or 3 weeks and you can start those grinds a little bit later. You're shooting to finish a PR ship once a week if you're trying to go hardcore here. It's possible to do that. It's definitely tedious. I won't say it's not. And don't feel like you have to do it. Don't burn out on PR, guys. Honestly, don't burn out on PR. I'm going to burn out on Anchorage here because I need her for PvP, and I need her for PvP. So I'm going to burn out a little bit on Anchorage, but after Anchorage, I think it's going to be a little slower at my own pace here. I'm excited for all PR4, so I'm going to probably stick in PR4 for a while. What's the collab? The collab is Idolmaster. We have a stream on July 16th, I think. The plan is for me to restream that stream. However, if I'm not back home on July 16th, that means we're going to be using this Pepega laptop for that restream, which is a little sad. But the plan is to restream the Idolmaster stream. We will all learn about the new Idolmaster stuff. I don't know if Lectors is still here in chat, but let me know if 4 a.m. on July 16th is good for you, Lectors. I think it's 7 a.m. where you're at. But the point is, it's early in the morning. I will definitely have more updates when we get closer to that date, but you might want to mark that date because we are going to be live streaming that. If at the very least we're going to watch together in Discord, I will probably stream it over on Twitch. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know if I'll do it on YouTube. We'll see. We'll see if it'll be Twitch, YouTube, or Discord. I'll stream it on one of those three. I don't think... Say something controversial. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I say something controversial. I mean, everything's controversial depending on who you ask. So I've definitely probably said something controversial over the hundreds of hours of streaming that I've done in my lifetime. I don't think HMS ever had 2 events in a cycle at once. 2 events needing rerun, like USS, IJN, even the Soviets. Yeah, hopefully we get a rerun with Perseus, and then right afterward we get a nice good HMS event. Maybe something with like dang it, I forgot her name. Formidable Sister. What is her name? She has a bunch of fan art for her already. But I don't know. The point is HMS needs a rerun of Perseus, and then Perseus being really good for OpSi. And then they need a real event with new stuff. Hey, Meta, I have all the PR ships, now grinding a gear with Odin, Strasser, and Wesser. So a gear needs frontline, so Strasser and Odin and Wesser aren't going to do that again. So if you want to grind a gear, you want to have 3 German frontline and 1 backliner. Doesn't matter what the backliner is. So, yeah. Hey, look at that. We got a second Ryusei. Ryuseis are dropping like crazy today. I don't have any HMS backliners either. Only Eagle, Valiant, and Illustrious Mew are not 120. Other than that, ships like Repulse, Renown, Terror, Erebus, Little Lusty. I mean, to be fair, if you want to do like a really oil efficient, not time efficient grind, you can use Terror or Erebus really well in like 2-1 or something like that, and get a lot of experience out of that for very little oil. Obviously, it'll take you all day. You'll have to grind literally all day, but that's what auto search is for, right? Indomitable was what I was looking for. Thank you for chat for telling me Indomitable is what we're looking for. I assume the Russians will definitely get another event. Soyuz will be coming eventually. Probably not for a long time, but you know, don't worry. The Russians will get buffed. The real-life Tenrai has one 250 kilogram bomb. The one in AL buffed it by a lot, giving it 3 800 kilogram bombs. Yeah, the Tenrai was really confusing to me because when you look up the Tenrai and what they named it, it's a fighter plane, historically. So I'm really confused. Maybe somebody in the history buff, please explain this to me, because when I first looked up the data mine, I was like, oh, it's a dive bomber. And then I looked it up historically. I was like, wait, it's a fighter? And then I was like, wait, 300, and I thought they were 800 pound bombs. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. It's a fighter with 3 800 pound bombs. And then I looked, I was like, that's kilogram bombs. And it does AP piercing, which is like 1600 pound AP bombs. I was like, oh, this is a dive bomber. And I was getting really confused. So if one of you history nerds in chat want to explain to all of us why the Tenrai is, when you look it up, it's a fighter, but in the game it's a dive bomber. Agir needs backline. Agir is... Oh, is Agir... I thought it was frontline first, backline second. But maybe I'm wrong. Anyway. It's backline for phase 1, frontline for phase 2. Okay, I'm mistaken. ALM being a Dumbo. Backline for phase 1, frontline for phase 2. My bad. Scratch that. You're doing it right. You need backline for the first 1.2. I flipped them around. I did the Dumbo. PR is permanent content, so you can always play at your own pace. But, in my opinion, the priority should be PR4, PR2, PR3, because PR3 catch-up will be next. Yeah, I agree with that priority. PR4, PR2, PR3. And then PR1 has no priority. None of the ships are tier 1 anymore, and they can all be bought with coins, so don't need to use PR1. So yeah, PR4, PR3, PR4, PR2, PR3. Meta over history. The only reason it's a dive bomber is because World of Warships made it a dive bomber for Hercules Squadron. Is that really it? Is it World of Warships just made the change and so they kept it? That would make me not very happy, but I don't know. Tenrai could hold multiple bombs and torps if I recall correctly. Like I said, I don't know my my naval World War II planes as well as I should to make there. Well, fun stream. Got to see oaths of both flavors of Best Girls. See y'all. Thanks for tuning in, Dave McMuffin. It's a fun name to say, Dave McMuffin. Marco Polo is kind of odd because her phase 1 can use Iron Blood, but her second phase uses Royal Navy. That's because the Italians flip-flop sides. They did that in World War I and World War II, actually. It was due to World Warships using secret documents and magic to give Hercules some balanced planes. Oh boy, I don't like that. Tenrai is a high-altitude interceptor used to counter American B-12, B-25, and B-29s. Wargaming, the makers of World of Warships, however, looked at it and thought that it was large enough to hold big bombs. So now we have a busted dive bomber. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was a fighter, historically. And that's why it's an interceptor. And so this is some alternative history magic made by Wargaming. And since Wargaming is the collab for PR4, we get what Wargaming got. So That's a little disappointing, to be honest, that our best dive bomber in the game isn't even supposed to be a dive bomber historically. It's a fighter. How about Monarch? Monarch's been power crept. Is it better to farm PR in Suruga or 12.4 right now? You're going to get done much faster in 12.4. Not even a question. However, this event has a lot of good materials. And you can really save oil pretty nicely here. I'm getting this done with like 44 oil, and I could probably switch out this New Jersey, to be honest. So I'm grinding in Suruga, but 12.4 will get it done faster. We're getting best growth Monarch, not tier 1. Monarch's not tier 1 anymore. Power crept. What do you recommend minimum cube stock necessary to invest in project research? I got like 250 more or less. I like going into big events with 400 cubes. So I tend to not start using cube research if I'm under 350 cubes, because I can always make up those 50 cubes during the event. So the pity system's at 400. So I don't want to go into an event with less than 350 cubes. And so I wouldn't, we might get a surprise event tomorrow. I mean, we won't, because we know the collab is the next event. But the point is, I don't like to invest in cube research if I'm under 350 cubes. The Tenrai was a prototype that never made it into production. It was supposed to be equipped with 2 30mm cannons and 2 20mm cannons to intercept American bombers. She does have that in the game, actually. Secret Russian documents. And everyone is correct about Wargaming do janky magic to change it. That's a little disappointing. I played Tenrai in War Thunder, and its attacker kind of DB. Wait, hold on. It's scrolling too fast. Kind of DB, but still don't know how they can make it fly on CV and takeoff range really long, to be honest. The turning cycle can't beat any plane, really. No dive bomber could carry 500 pounds of bombs either. Blame Wargaming. Who power crept Monarch? Honestly, you have FDG, you have even Sovietskaya Belarusia is like pretty much on par with Monarch. Like, you don't need Monarch if you have Belarusia. You have John Zebus. Hello, how you doing? Monarch's fine. You can use Monarch. She's fine. But, I mean, like, when you have FDG in New Jersey, do you need her? If you have Belarusia, you literally have a Monarch. So, yeah, I mean, you have better options now. Save 500 cubes. 400 is the magic number. Yeah, basically, 400 is the magic number going in an event. But you can be a little under that because the event lasts 2 weeks, and you can pick up the 50 cubes or so in the 2 weeks. Why so laggy? Because we're on a different Wi-Fi on a Papega old laptop computer instead of my desktop back at home. So we're a little bit slower today. We've had to lower some of the output requirements, but we're not having too many issues here. We got through the O streams without much trouble. A little bit delay in chat though. What about Georgia? Is she rated higher than Monarch in the current meta? That's tough because Monarch gets 3 shots. Georgia gets 2 shots and a better barrage. That's tough. We won't because we get updates on Wednesday or Thursday for the most part. Yeah, I'm also aware. Yeah. You're talking about when I said an update. Yeah, we won't get updates until Thursday or Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Now that I think about it, imagine trying to dive with 3 800 kilograms as your payload. You would not be pulling up from that. Nope, probably not. That's why when you look at the Fairy Barracuda, it literally has 1 1,600-pound bomb. This one's going to have 3 of them. According to Wikipedia, the only bomb the JN5 Tenri has was a single 550-pound bomb. So what I said earlier was probably info that came from the World of Warships version. So it was indeed a fictional version of it by Wargaming. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I was really confused when I saw it, because I was you know, when new gear comes in, new ships come in, I look up their historical versions. And it was really confusing me. So thank you, chat, for helping me out with that. It doesn't necessarily make me feel better, but at least I understand now. At least I understand. All right, we've done all of our hard modes for the day. Let's go collect our tickets, and let's do, let's go see if we can kill Suruga in one hit. Shall we? We don't have Twitch. We can't gamble right now, but if I could, we would totally gamble on if I could finish this Suruga in one hit here. We have full USS faction here. I guess technically not subs, but, you know, full surface fleet USS faction. So, let's see if we can kill it. Let me know in chat if you think I can kill it. To be honest, ALM, the best naval bombers of World War II were the Avengers TBM, TBF. They had internal bomb bay, radar, and powerful engines. So, of course, Azure Lane made them purple. You know, they could always make a gold version later on that power creeps everything, to be fair. So, you know, there's always a chance. Here we go. Just save up cubes. I mean, yeah, exactly. Just save the cubes, guys. That's the advice. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's not too much you can do beyond the like standard saving cubes. Maybe I should make a cube saving video or something, since Ian doesn't know how to do it. All right. Alright, let's see if we can get this kill of Suruga here. Come on, proc for me. There we go. Thank you, Helena, babe. Please proc for me, Georgia. Thank you, Georgia, babe. Alright, we're about halfway done with her, and about half of the time left here. Gotta wait for the 24-second mark. Please proc again. No proc on this time. That's alright. No worries. It's okay. We can proc at the 4-second mark, hopefully. Alright, we got our second Bunker Hill run in here. Hopefully she hits. Please hit. Don't miss. Don't be dummy. Oh, yes, that hit. That's nice. Okay, George is a little low here. We gotta wait for 4 seconds here. And let's shoot. My. Second one. Come on, can we kill it? No, we didn't get it. That sucked. Do you think I can kill it? James Jonah Jameson laughed. You serious? We were close. I've killed it before. 500,000. You need double Helena procs usually to do it. Which is not very common. How good is Bunker Hill? You know, she's pretty decent. She's not the best Essex class carrier, but she's fun to use. If we get another Iowa class battleship, she might be actually like pretty usable. She basically is really good with pairing with battleships. US battleships specifically. Alright, we're gonna try that again. Maybe we can get the kill with the double Helena meta kill here. We got like what, 4 more tries? Why does it look like the rest of your fleet is taking this seriously and Bunker Hill's just chilling in her relaxation attire? It's probably because it is. New Jersey's putting in all this work. Georgia's doing all right. Bunker Hill's over here like, meh. You have a fleet that kills it with one Helena proc. I could definitely get it to work with one Helena proc, but at the same time, I'm trying to be pure US. Well, first of all, I'm trying to grind Anchorage. And then second of all, I was like, you know, it would be kind of fun if we use our full USS Purity fleet here and use our Bunker Hill. So Yes, I could totally get it with a single Helena proc. But I don't want to do that. Yeah, if I use the triple CD fleet, she's a battleship, we could totally get it done. I'm not saying that you can... I'm saying this fleet specifically needs 2 Helena procs to get it done. This one has 0 Helena procs so far. I guess we have 1 chance left at the next one, but having Helena proc on the first one is always more important. All right, we gotta wait here for the last couple. We can fire. She does proc at 4 seconds, but I want to make sure that Georgia gets her shots off here. Oh, we did get the radar scan on that last one. It would have paid to be patient. I was just a little too... To be fair, in Azure lane, they don't technically dive. Yeah, they just kind of drop the bombs. All right, 288 again, the exact same score. We're trying to hit that perfect 500,000 points here. We got 3 more attempts here. I could have been more aggressive on waiting. I probably should wait for the 5-second mark instead of the 6-second mark on that last hit. But you know, maybe we can do it. I don't know. Cube tutorial. ALM for 10 minutes yelling at his audience to stop spending cubes. Yeah, basically, don't spend cubes on dumb stuff. Don't spend cubes on dumb stuff. That's my cube tutorial. Come back next time. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, my. Oh, radar scan. We got it. We procced it. We did it, boys. We did it, boys. We procced the radar scan and George's Buster. Barrel barrage. That's pretty nice. Unfortunately, Bunker Hill just completely whipped on her homing or her converging torpedoes, so that sucked. But you know, come on, proc a second time for us. You can do it. Oh, it procced a second time for us. Let's go. Double Helena. Now just don't whiff. Please, someone don't whiff. Don't be dumb and whiff. Ow, that hurt. My dodging not being pro right now. This is gonna be rough. I don't know. Are we gonna miss this too? Oh, Helena didn't proc on this last one, so we're gonna be a little just short. Just short. Oh gosh. No! So close. We should have a higher score though. Yeah, I got 295 instead of 288. An extra 7 points. Look at us. Look at us. Don't spend cubes on Kent. Yeah, that's the strategy. Don't spend cubes on Kent. All right, apparently I just was bad there. Honestly, if Bremerton didn't die, we probably might have been able to get it. All right. That one's on me. Helena did her job that run. That one's on me. I know Guardian E has a cube management video. I actually haven't watched it, but I know he has one. Just roll the whole event in one 10 roll, in one 10 pull. That's how you do it. Just be good at the game, you know. Dun 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 dun. All right, barrage is up. Here comes our subs here. Okay, Helena didn't proc, so that's a little rough. All right, whatever. Maybe she'll proc next time. Ow. Bunker Hill got delayed on her launch. Oh well. At least she didn't miss that much this time. So we're actually almost at the same pace as last time because we didn't proc Helena. But last time Bunker Hill just missed on her converging, so that's kind of nice. Helena didn't proc again, so this is a scuffed attempt. Unfortunately for this, if I back out, I don't get to survive. So we're not going to back out. We're just going to do our normal stuff here. We lost Baltimore this time. All right, we're going to go at 5 seconds here. Oh, that was supposed to be 5, not 6. Whatever. Wow, we might get it just because Bunker Hill wasn't being dumb this time. Let's go! Bunker Hill actually finally hit. Helena didn't get to proc very much, but Bunker Hill hit. 299 points. We got the total combat finished on USS only. Bunker Hill doing the work. I mean, technically, New Jersey did all of the work, but Bunker Hill did a little bit. She did just enough. Okay, that was really funny, though. So I guess Helena doesn't need to proc. Bunker Hill just needs to hit on target. And New Jersey needs to crit. But, you know. F, bro. Pablo, say your name. Pablo Diablo. Should I invest in submarines? I really never cared about them. I mean, they're kind of helpful from time to time, you know. They can help, but they're low priority. Chemo's video is farm 2-1 with Cassin and Ranger to get commissions, and apart from that, use oil on 10-hour commissions since you barely use any oil for 2-star Cassin and Ranger. But you need lots of time. Oh, yeah. Technically, if you want to, like, min-max your cubes, you need to get more commissions. And you get more commissions by doing more battles, right? At least the limited time commissions. So I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Helena double proc. Did she double proc? I don't think she procced. Maybe she did proc. She might have procced on that last one. I didn't check the third one. She didn't proc on the first two, though. I'm following that guide. It's so cancer. Just roll the whole event in 110 roll. Just be good at the game. Sounds like Gyarados. All right. Let's see if we can do it again. Back to back. Can we do it again? Can we roll this twice? Maybe if I shoot them manually, maybe I can get the bullseye 20% bonus. I don't know. I'm not confident that I can get the bullseye on this computer, but you know, maybe. Maybe Baltimore won't die this time too. All right, here comes the subs. Helena, please proc. Helena did not proc. That's sad. Okay. Every chemo guide, farm 2-1. Oh, I was like, why is Bunker Hill not loading up? Because I wasn't hitting the right button. Bunker Hill missed, so that's fun. Oh, there she procced. All right, she procced on the second one, boys. We have a chance. I'm saying there's a chance. Ooh, Georgia proc too. Nice. We have a chance. If Bunker Hill isn't dumb and misses all her torps here, we might have a chance. All right, let's see. What do we got? All right, radar scan again, please. Oh, we did. We got a radar scan again. Can we finish it off in the last couple seconds here? Crit? Oh, that last one missed. Okay, whatever. Whatever. 80 oil cost. Yeah, this is a lot of oil. But it's kind of fun thinking that we can defeat Suruga. We got her once. We got her once. I don't know. I think that was my 5th try, actually. I don't think I have any more tickets. I just dunked on Parseval for her 150 efficiency on 2 fighters and 110 efficiency on 3 dive bombers, but her kit makes me think she'd be good support replacement for Duke of York in light medium armor boss fights. Yeah, I mean she does get the airstrike barrage too, on airstrike barrage. That's really effective against medium and light armor types. She has the cruiser benefit, so if you're fighting against cruisers, she's a really good build for that. She's really built for destroying cruisers. So if you have a cruiser boss, you can use her. She's definitely very good against that. I mean, you can always wish somebody it's better, but she's not bad. Yeah, all right. We're out of tickets for the day. We can get up to 10,000 points, maybe. Let's see. So we finished 15 hard modes and the 5 EX modes, and we were at 17% before. So I kind of am curious. Let me do this research first. But I am kind of curious to see how much percentage that was. That was a really bad run, but whatever. We'll just spend coins on this. All right, let's see. Let's go to our shipyard and see how much we've actually gotten points wise. So that was 4%. We literally grinded for like 4% from that. That's not very good. That's not so good. I like how August has actual not gimmicky time stop, but Peter literally standing on a clock. Strasser can't get one. Yeah, August has a better stop than Peter, which is pretty funny. Oh, I should probably check. Do I have PvP stuff to do? I do, and somebody moves for me. What a wonderful day it is. Help of the day for anyone farming 2-1 or even Suruga stages using macros. I have for BlueStacks. Watch out when you're using macros, though. If you get caught, you're going to get potentially banned. Azur Lane doesn't like those macros. I think she can set up against destroyers, too. She just doesn't have the 20% damage boost. I mean, that's a really nice thing. LM, can you do a video on which researches to do? It's kind of complicated, but if they have a face on them, do them. If you're going for ship prints, spend cubes. If you're going for gears, spend the gear prints, like those like purple and blue and normal prints for upgrading or the ones that enhance your gear. And then if you don't have resources, then just do the ones that are free, I guess. I mean, they take longer. You're going to take a really long time to get PR done, but they're free, so you don't have to waste your resources. I like using the targeted ones, but you know. What are macros? Macros are basically where you have a bot play the game for you. Hey, look at that. I'm really good at the game. I got cubes. Okay, what is this milestone, though? This is a weird milestone. I gotta believe this is like one of the other games had a real milestone, and they're like, all right, we need to make it fair, which I like. I appreciate. It's just like 240,000. That's a weird milestone. Alrighty. Joe Chemo. Joe Chemo? I don't think his name is Joe, right? Which one didn't I do? Let me see. I don't remember what I picked for the research. What did I do for research? Research Academy. I didn't pick this one. Oh, that was dumb. I should have done this one. Yeah, this one is totally good. You get these? Yeah, I definitely should have done this. That was dumb. This is a good one. Don't do what I did. This is a Q. This is a good one. Don't do what I did. You guys can't see it, but I'm doing a face palm right now. Ah! I'm like very tempted to just cancel the one I'm doing right now and use this and do this one. Thank you, Joe, for bringing this to my attention and my internal struggle now. Whatever. What is this? This is like 4 hours from now. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. This is the better one. Well, that was a waste of like 5,000 coins. What was it? What did it cost me? That was a waste of 6,000 coins. Good job, ALM. Good job, ALM. All right, let's fix up the dorm. Thanks for the F, guys. Thanks for the Fs. All right, we'll just do that, I guess. Joe Zhang. Ooh, I pointed out something. Pure accident for the win. Well, I appreciate it. You saved me a little effort there. Going to bed now, 1 a.m., very late. Or going to bed now, 1 a.m. is kind of late. See ya, Vincent. Thanks for tuning in. I'm not running macros. I don't want to get banned. Yeah, rip 6k coins. Not like I need that to like buy PR1 prints or anything. Ooh, our tacticals are up. Kazugumo. Also, nothing like finishing my Malstrale skill wise, just to have her power crept by Anchorage. That was fantastic. Love seeing that. All right, anyone in here? Oh yeah, we gotta put people in the classroom. Monkey Smash! Welcome. Glad to see ya. Seal Squad. Seal of approval. Hey, Ellen, I gotta go soon because usually 7 p.m. Eastern is the time I start watching shows with my dad. No, that's good. Spend some family time. That's good. Go enjoy the shows with your dad. I will see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Alrighty. 1 a.m. hype! Or no, I am hype. 1 a.m. time for... I mixed those two. I am hype with the 1 a.m. Yeah, bots and macros are kind of different, but they're kind of the same. For people who don't know what a macro is, they're effectively the same. Alright, we'll just do these three. I don't care about this other crap. I'm so tempted to retire my Muse ships. Anchorage was a legit sleeper hit, yeah. Because I was going to run Seattle with... Basically, I was going to run Seattle with Malstrale to basically have an Anchorage. And then they gave us Anchorage, which is basically both of them. Alright, we have a bunch of things to buy. I need to buy them by the end of the weekend. So that's not too bad. I don't have to buy them right away. When I run out of oil, I can buy them. Alrighty. Anything else I need? Hopefully this is... No, that's that. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. Let's go back to grinding the event, shall we? Oh, have I done my hard modes for the day? Getting really distracted today. I feel like I've done my hard modes and everything, right? I've done all this. Yeah, I have. Awesome. Did those. Exercises I have to do in the next 2 hours or so. Have I done OpSi today? I don't even remember if I've done OpSi today. At least with Mistrale, there's hope for a retrofit. I really hope Mistrale has a retrofit, to be honest. Anchorage with Jean is going to be unkillable. I don't know about Jean, but Anchorage with Juno and the Manju item is going to be pretty dirty. That's all I got to say about that. Is Amagi your favorite ship? Pretty close, I would say so. I don't know. Amagi's definitely one of my favorite ships. She's probably my favorite IJN. No, Noshiro's and Yuki are pretty cool too. I really like both Noshiro and Yuki. All right, we are 4,000 points away from finishing Helena meta. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's do... I'm just going to do these on auto. I don't care. Someone's going to be angry with me that I don't score very well on these, but I don't care. I just want my 67 or 71 points and call it a day. Oh, I actually have to change these. I forgot that I've been grinding with OpSi my new stuff. I don't even know. I guess Helena. And who else do we want in here? Aurora. I guess we could use Aurora. Right? That's probably fine. Oh, Chappie. We can use Chappie and Aurora. No. We need to use Aurora, not Chappie. Right? I think we want to use Aurora, not Chappie. Does Operation Siren experience count towards PR4 grind? Yep, it does. Alright, we'll just go with this. I don't care. It could be better. I might want to switch Azuma up, but whatever. YouTube keeps telling me I have between 96 and 170 people like every second switching between, so I don't know what it is. Good job, YouTube. Alrighty. Well, we put her on fire. That's a good start. Maybe I should use Pymat to try and slow her up with those barrages. Agir is going to be so good with those torpedo freezes. I'm so excited. Like, being able to freeze with Agir is going to be so nice. Especially with, like, preloads and I'm, like... That's going to be so good. And now that she got buffed to actually having, like, good DPS. Or, not, she had good DPS. Better DPS. That's going to be... I don't know. I know people weren't too excited with her yesterday. And now she's buffed, but man, she's going to be good. Now all that's left is farm helmet for the prosthetic arm, and she's done. I already have all the prosthetic arms, if you want to think about it. All right, we got 67 points. That's good enough for me. Anything over 67 is good. I don't need 71s. I'm fine. Am I going to be banned if I use Macrofy? I don't know what Macrofy is, but if it's a Macros, you could. I've seen them warn people. You see 166 people. That's nice. When will the next common ship come out? I'm hoping that World 14 gives us a bunch of new common ships. I'm going to be honest. We need some new, like, Fletchers or something. Like, World 14 should have some, like, common ships that drop from, like, the Fletcher class or something. We need something. I don't know. I'm just going to retire them, but, like, opportunity to add a new ship, make someone have a new waifu. Eugen retrofit. I mean, Agir is going to be awesome. Yeah, I know. She really does feel like what Eugen... Honestly, though, if we're talking about skill-wise, I feel like Anchorage does better what Eugen does. Like, I don't know. Hey, we got a radar scan off Helena. She's being really good today. Fortunately, it's not really timed up because it's the second launch, but whatever. Agir is making me want to farm her ship version in World of Warships. And that, my friends, is how collabs work. You You get one game fans to create a desire for the other game, which is actually a perfect collab for something like Azur Lane and World of Warships, honestly. Because you have the same ships, and people like to get attached to those ships, especially when they're waifus, or they're a ship that they play with all the time in World of Warships. So I only have one PR ship, which is Monarch. Should I skip Azuma and FTG and grind for PR4 ships? That's hard because you also want to get a 457 gun. So maybe you want to stay at PR2 for the 457 gun. That's debatable. But PR4 ships are nice. Honestly, as far as DRs go, they're going to take you forever. So I wouldn't do DRs right away if you're brand new. Yours shows 195 watching. I wish. No more commons. Please, no more salt. No. We want commons. We just don't want them in the gotchas. We want them in the drops. We want them out of map drops, really. Fully limit breaking helmet tomorrow. Yeah, see, I missed a couple days when I had power out. So I'm a little bit behind the lead group for helmet. But I also am not worried. I hit 70,000 points, no problem, last meta ship for Arc Royal meta. So I have no concern about hitting 50,000 for helmet. And really, I only need to hit 25,000, which means unless I go into a coma, it's gonna hit pretty early. Turpitz retro win. I think it's more likely that Prince Eugen gets a retro than Tirpitz, but maybe. I don't know. I feel like Tirpitz is more likely to get a meta version of herself, not a retrofit. It seems it's true. I just asked Azur Lane Discord if macros can be used, and the say is a no-no. No, yeah. Macros, 100% I can confirm, have gotten people's accounts warned. I don't know of anyone who's been banned, but I can tell you that if you use macros, Azur Lane will send you a little message and be like, no, don't do this. Otherwise, we ban you. So don't use them unless you want to risk all of your waifus going dead. That's why I don't use them. I'd be using them if honestly, I'd be using them if other people didn't already get warned for using them. I would use them. No question. But because this is not a PvP game. At least the PvP in this game isn't manual. So using them doesn't seem morally wrong, but they don't like them, so it's like whatever. I'm going to follow by their rules. I haven't tested her yet, but just finished my Hell meta today. Hell meta is going to have some fun because she gets a freeze too. We're going to have a lot of freezing soon, which makes me believe that World 14 is going to have some very mobile ships. I don't know if that's true, but I could see having a lot of anti-submarine warfare needed, a lot of planes needed, and maybe some bosses that move a lot. Maybe some light armor bosses as well. Yeah, maybe we get a light armor torpedo boss that we have to reveal because we're getting many light armor buffs. We're getting so many freezes. So maybe they have a really mobile sub-boss for World 14. I don't know. I'm just seeing a lot of that stuff come out, and I'm like, is this getting us ready for World 14, or is this just arbitrary? It could be arbitrary, but... I could see retrofit for Bismarck due to her being confirmed fail meta ship. Give her a black hole gun. Yeah, I don't know about that. Getting a UR. Because she's event exclusive, right? Is she still event exclusive? I always forget. They add those ships all the time. Is she still event exclusive? I guess I can go check. She was for the longest time. I think she still is. Slowly but surely loading. No, she's no longer event No, she is event exclusive in EN. She's not event exclusive in China. She's in the heavy build pool now in China. But in EN, she's still event exclusive. So I imagine she's not going to get a UR retrofit before she becomes widely available. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty standard. I think they're not going to give a UR retrofit to a ship that's not widely available. Is Hawk streaming? Are they on a ping? Oh, he's streaming Nekopara. That's a different... Alrighty. What am I doing? Slow do. Alright, I should probably clear one of these little maps while I have the opportunity. When I get the free reveals, might as well do it, right? Are they going to add Bismarck's event to the War Archive? I assume they are, and I assume when they do it, they're going to also give us Bismarck in the general build pool. That's my assumption. Still event exclusive for ENs, yeah. Imagine if World of Warships Siegfried came to this game to join a gear. Double the fun, double the trouble. Yeah, KMS though is no longer the weak child of the bunch, I think. KMS looking pretty strong. The USS faction also looking pretty good, with New Jersey and Anchorage coming out recently. That looks pretty solid. IJN's always pretty decent. Hakuryu's decent. Kazugumo is actually pretty good too. I'm not too worried about IGN. It's really HMS. Italians look really good. HMS and Russians right now are the two factions that are hurting. Also, the French could use a carrier. The French really need a carrier. But otherwise, French, I mean, Richelieu's still really good. Richelieu's still a top tier ship. It's just like with the hidden carrier mechanic, it'd be nice to have a carrier. Especially if it's preloaded like Acula. It would be pretty funny if the French don't get a preloaded carrier, but the Italians do, given the mechanics of the two. But I think the French need a preloaded carrier, and they'll be back to being a top faction again. Easy. They have so many good ships. Well, really, Richelieu's just really good, and Champagne's also really good. So those two ships, gonna be fine. Just sad KMS Fleet Tech is still at level 4. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I'd be at level 5 Fleet Tech if they ever upgraded KMS Fleet Tech. Although they did say that they will probably look into increasing those limits at some point in the future. It's not high on their radar right now, but they will probably do that in the future at some point when we get more ships. Because those Fleet Techs are basically built for like 350 ships, and we're like, I don't know, at 500 or something right now. Over 500. HMS needs like everything. HMS has Perseus. And I guess Formidable's like okay still. Centaur, honestly, like Centaur got crept by Intrepid. Formidable is gonna get power crept by Parseval. I'm trying to think. How is, I guess, technically better than Hood, which is the ship she's trying to represent, and there's no real battle cruiser that gives you a reload buff, or a battleship that gives you a reload buff, so she's kind of unique, but she's certainly kind of, there are definitely other battleships that outpower her, like New Jersey, but she is unique and she gives a reload buff, so that's kind of neat. So she's not out of the picture yet. Perseus is obviously really good. I'm trying to think of all the Vanguard ships. Drake is like, a gear's better now, right? You use a gear over Drake. Trying to think, what else do they have? Baron is a carrier in French. Baron is terrible. Don't mention Baron. We need an SR carrier that's decent. Like a legit carrier that's good. EU doesn't have a faction buff yet. I mean, New Jersey and Bunker Hill both give like decent buffs to other things. But yeah, they don't have like a Queen Elizabeth, which I don't know if they'll ever get. And honestly, if they keep getting ships like New Jersey, I'm not sure they'll need it. What about an early launch by like Kaga? I mean, I'm just saying it preloaded because literally the whole French gimmick is preloaded. Like that's the whole gimmick of French. So to have a carrier that's not preloaded would be kind of weird. Did I say Intrepid Power Crept Centaur? I meant Independence Retrofit, by the way. I meant Independence Retrofit. And also Acula. Actually, honestly, because Acula can equip the torpedo bomber that slows the person, it can also act like Centaur's slow. Is King George V any good? No, not really. I mean, she got buffed. And that means that she has an early strike. So that means she's better. But no, I would say no. Also, yeah, Queen Elizabeth needs a retrofit. They probably need a new carrier like Indomitable. And they definitely need something for the Vanguard. Their Vanguard options for HMS are like what? Drake, Neptune, Cheshire. I guess Cheshire's good. Cheshire's good. I'll give them Cheshire. I forgot about Cheshire. Although Cheshire definitely got the weakest Fate Simulated 5 upgrade yesterday. So that's something. Wait, you meant Independence. Yeah, I meant Independence. I don't know if I said Intrepid. If I did, that's my bad. Baron retrofit could be good. That is true. Baron could get a retrofit that's good. I'm not counting on it, but I'm also not retiring my Baron yet, so. What Cleveland ship goes best with Independence? Probably Birmingham. Probably Birmingham. You know, Cleveland's not bad herself. And if you're running a cruiser fleet in PvE only, maybe you want to run Montpelier. But I think Birmingham's probably the best ship of the bunch. If you're looking for a survivable Vanguard, definitely. No, we don't even need a PR French carrier. The French have historically had a carrier. That's not in the game yet. Seriously, ALM, I think that KMS is one of the strongest front lines now, especially with mains retro, but have a worse best backline than even Italy or France. I mean, how do you say they have a bad backline when they literally have the strongest battleship in the game? Well, okay, New Jersey's the strongest battleship in the game. The second strongest battleship in the game. And for the longest time, probably one of the strongest battleships in the game. Like, I don't know. Their carriers aren't very strong, but they didn't even have carriers that much. So the fact their carriers aren't strong, not that big of a deal. Apparently, Mediterranean nations just like preload. Yeah, preload's pretty strong, though. I imagine IJN's going to get preload soon. They were the preload queens with Akagi and Kaga over there. At least for a little bit. The only British escort carrier in the game is Hermes. Maybe they would introduce more Japanese escort carriers like Taiho, Onyo, Chuyo to accompany the British escort carriers like the Avenger class. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the escort carriers, though, don't have they don't have enough planes to be any good. Like, you wouldn't use them. Unless they have some sort of weird skill that makes them really unique. Which would be cool. They could do that. So maybe they'll bring some escort carriers with some cool skills. I don't know. Why did it say that I have mini events? I literally completed all of them. Whatever. Alright. I guess we can log out, log back in, see if anyone moved in PvP. I don't think anyone would have, but we have about an hour and a half left until reset. And I'll probably have to get going because it is Friday night here. And yeah, I should probably get going eventually. But we do have more grinding to go. Anchorage hopefully we can get Anchorage by the end of the week. Realistically, it'll probably be a 2-week endeavor for me, given I'm out of town. But maybe. Alrighty. I don't think FTG saves KMS backline. When compared to Vittorio Veneto, Acula, and Marco Polo, Richelieu, Jean Bart, Champagne. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Bismarck is weak and needs help. Parseval is not bad, okay? Parseval is, like, fine. I mean, she's not preloaded like Acula is, so. Acula is a whole different beast. Acula is like a tier 0 ship, okay? Oh, I don't have auto on. That's bad. But Parseval is going to be a strong ship. And Graf Zeppelin after the buff looks pretty decent. Peter's okay. I don't know. Their 3 carriers are all like, okay. They have freezes, like red double freezes with Peter and Parseval, so. I don't know. You can run some fun stuff. Bismarck definitely needs some work, though. The fact that her one skill takes a damage reduction on her auxiliary gun is so weird. Like, she doesn't even need it. She wouldn't even be that good if she had it. Or didn't have the... Our 10-hour commission's good if you're an active player. I like to do them when I go to sleep. Honestly, when I go to sleep, I like to put those 10-hour commissions together. But technically... they're not oil efficient. However, they will get you a good chunk of coins and a lot of times cubes. I like doing them. I still do them. But technically, if you have the time to zero out your oil, then you don't need to do them. That's kind of how I look at it. But if you're not zero outing your oil and you're going to bed at night and whatever, I would do one. I do them during the day. Sometimes during like events where I need to grind some good item, if there's like a really good item I need to grind, then I'll forgo the 10-hour commission for the event. But when there's no event going on, or one that's not that serious, like this Suruga event right now, I do one when I go to bed. In the false data mine image that came out Wednesday night, Herculeo had a conditioned preload. Some people were getting excited and making their own data mines. You gotta be careful about those. People now really know that people love data mines now. And so they'll make their own fake ones just to troll people. So you gotta be careful about those. It'd be nice if Yostar could release HMS Malaya in the future Royal Navy event. I thought when I saw the RN, I thought the Regalia Navy, which is the Italians. But yeah, they have a lot of work. The HMS needs to get done. But they could have one good event and they'll be back on the map. Honestly, they get one good event with they get a UR. They get a UR and an SR that are good. They're back on the map. They have a lot of components that make them fine. Like Duke of York, still all right. Howe, still all right. Percy is still really good. Drake is still all right. Cheshire is still all right. So they have some things going for them. Centaur and Formidable are still versatile. So, like I said, you just need like one good UR ship in a good SR ship, 2 more good ships from a single event. Solid, right? And if they rerun Perseus, maybe they give us another like frontline SR that can do something other than just be a big number. Like what? Cheshire is just a big number with her AA gun +1, and Drake's just a big number. Everyone else they have is meh. All right. Bismarck needs a glorious return of the story and a retrofit. I don't see them giving Bismarck a retrofit until they add her to the general build pool, which they're probably not going to do until they add her event to the War Archives, which might not be something they're looking to do right away. Maybe they will. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're going to do that next event. Maybe they do that in 2 weeks. I don't know. But I don't see them retrofitting her that also means they'd have to make a UR, right? Their animators right now are focusing on getting FDG and San Diego dynamic animation skins right now, right? I just don't see it right away. But they could do it. I also personally think that Prince Eugen is a better target than Bismarck for that UR. I think Eugen is going to be their UR for the KMS faction. So Bismarck might just have to wait a little bit. Now, FDG could get a Fate Simulate +5 soon and become better than New Jersey again. Do you think they would retrofit Bismarck since she has the IB fleet buff or give it to a new ship? It would feel really weird and unauthentic if they made not Bismarck the flagship of the Ironblood faction. That just, like, everything about Ironblood is about Bismarck. Bismarck has such a big, like, it would be shocking to me. And I would be a little disappointed if they just give her a meta version. And then, like, that would just be disappointing if they gave her a meta version that was the flag. Also, I think someone said lore-wise, she tried to be a meta ship and failed. So, I don't know. Who cares about history? We literally have ships that never existed. I mean, to be fair, paper ships seem okay. I think certain ships like Roon and certain witchcraft like the Tenrai that we have are definitely not ideal. I don't like the collab ships either. I also don't like the Lil ships or the Muse ships, but that's a different story. But that still doesn't mean I like it better when we have ships that are real. I guess Suruga right here, not a real ship either. There's a lot of non-real ships, but I've come to terms with paper ships. Ships that were planned to be made but never were. I've come to terms with them. And they're going to keep the game along longer. They're kind of fun to speculate. No problems with them there. I guess they're trying to pick up the history route where she got swordfished and didn't have a chance to be retrofitted. Yeah. She does not like the swordfish. I don't want Prince Eugen retro anymore because of what I said about KMS having a crappy backline. Yeah, I know, but that's more likely what I think gets the retro. Not even if you don't want it. I don't know. Yes, we can have 2 Prince Eugens as rainbow ships. They already added Bisco in the general build pool in Japan. I think maybe next year. Yeah, it's kind of weird that Amagi and Bisco got added to the general build in JP, but not in EN, when we're trying to have our servers linked up again. What do you think about Tirpitz? She needs more help than Bismarck. I think Tirpitz is a perfect candidate for a meta ship, right? She's the lone warrior. Like, she's sad, right? She's a perfect candidate for our first battleship meta ship, I think. But we know the next one is going to be what? Yorktown? We got Takao and Enterprise sitting around somewhere. And Soryu. Yorktown and Soryu, right, are the next 2. And then we have Takao and Enterprise. So we literally have like 4 ones that we know of. So it might be a while before Tirpitz gets any work. Prince Eugen would be interesting and has been hinted at. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I'm not a big meta fan. Bismarck retro and Eugen meta. I think it should be the reverse of that, to be honest. Well, actually, I don't think Bismarck should be either, but whatever. How about Prince Heinrich? A ship really made up by Manju? It's not even based on a paper ship? Yeah, Heinrich was kind of like stretching it. USS Prince Eugen with a main gun +1 and good AA. The USS blew up Prince Eugen with a nuke twice. So I don't know. Unless she's like a zombie ship. Or unless that's what they're going to make the meta ship be. Eugen meta would be our Eugen. As per the story, she gets a skill where she remains KMS. No, there's no way they do that. They don't make her KMS faction. Suruga is at least a take on a planned unnamed battleship compared to wargaming shenanigans. Correct. I don't mind Suruga. Suruga's fine. She's a paper ship on a plan that was written. The name Prince Heinrich was made up, though. I mean, so was Frederick der Gras was made up, too. So they make up the names of these unnamed paper ships sometimes. U.S. needs a strong carrier like Midway or Forrestal. Yeah, U.S. could always get another carrier, but I'm not worried about U.S. getting a strong carrier. They have so many carriers to choose from historically. They'll get another strong carrier. Probably Midway will be a UR, honestly. Graf Spey was always a sad and lonely ship as well. Yeah, Spey could get it. Ian Michelson with the $20 dono. We need more Roon. Well, that's what this stream is. It's an all Roon stream. We got double oathed Roon stream today. So thank you for the dono, my dude. Roon seal. Exactly. Where is the Roon seal? We should go look up the Roon seal. Where is it? We gotta show everybody the Rooniverse. You guys ready for the Rooniverse? If my device will bear with me here. I think it was in the simp chat. Probably in simp chat. Oh, we got Pyramid Roon. Here's the Rooniverse. Roon Sealiverse. All right, let's flip this up for a second here. The Rooniverse. Roon is a planet, and the moon is the seal. There you go. But yeah, we had a lot of runes today. Oathing Roon Mew and calling her Roon. Nothing Roon and calling her Roon Mew. So if that's confusing to you, it's also confusing to me, so don't worry. And yeah, so a lot of runes. Thank you again. All right, back to grinding for Anchorage. Oh no. Oh no, we have encoding errors. That's not good. Encoding overload. Alright, let's slow it up. I'm not a big meta fan, dude named Azur. Well, to be fair, they used to be called Ashes ships, and I was named first. By a long time, actually. By enough time that I feel like I was named before they even put them into development. And by the way, the ones in development were literally named Ashes. So, oh my gosh, Ian, another $20. You're welcome. Have a good day. Thank you again. Have a happy Roon Day. July 9th will forever be Roon Day, I guess. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the donos again. I appreciate it. Hey, ALM. Didn't know that you were live streaming today, so you're late. Oh, that's okay. I guess you showed up before we ended. Better late than never. You did miss the Roon Oath thing, but there will be an archive, so you can always watch it later. I'll probably link to timestamp for it anyway. And yeah, I'll show them at the end of the stream before we log off. It's I'll probably be ending, in a little bit. We'll see how far I can take this Anchorage grind, because I could grind Anchorage all day, really. But thanks for tuning in. I think your Pepega computer gonna blow up a minute from now. Yeah. It's like almost 7 years old, so give it a break. It's working pretty hard. It's got an encoder. It's got an emulator. It's got chat up. It's got multiple tabs up, and it's running on Wi-Fi, not on Ethernet. So it's working pretty good. It's also running on Windows, which is a much slower than like a faster operating system. It's running on a bloated Windows operating system. Plus, it's 7 years old. I don't know. I when I was younger, I didn't necessarily keep my computers as clean as they are. You should see my folders on my old laptop and my new laptop for the channel. On my new laptop, they're all nice and organized and like stuff that I don't need anymore is deleted. Old one is all thrown into like folders all over the place. It's ugly. I need to clean it up. Rooniverse! Interesting to see P-class and O-class ships for Ironblood getting Admiral Shear. I'm back. What'd you miss? More grinding for Anchorage. We had some Rune simps come in and donate. We talked about Rooniverse. And yeah. Is there going to be a Takao meta? Probably. Yeah, I assume. I assume so. The monkey smash with the Essex sus. With Essex sus over there. I always like that emote. Thanks to GMAN for drawing those. Laptop Chan is doing her best. Damn Fleet Tech. Farming for Gneisenau and Scharnhorst is taking me longer than for Akagi and Kaga. Wow, that's surprising. You know, honestly, if it's taking you longer to farm for Gneisenau and Scharnhorst, I feel like, than Akagi and Kaga, I feel like you just had really good luck with Akagi and Kaga. Honestly. David NG, welcome back. Thanks for tuning back in. ALM, just dropping by because I, at work, give Roon my regard. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. And I will. We oath both runes today. We renamed them and switched them. We did a Roon Switcheroo. I believe that's what I titled this stream. I made this stream like a week ago before I left. I made like the stream card and everything and prepped it. I think I called it Roon Switcheroo or something like that. 1 million. Easy. Nice. Now you just gotta wait until you unlock the 2 million. The 2 million one. Are we back? No, our encoder is still having a rough time here. I should probably... Can you guys hear me all right? I feel like this is going really bad. You're still stuck at PR1 getting room. Rough. I feel like we're getting to the levels of bad encoding where you might not even see very well, but you definitely won't be able to, you might not be able to hear me very well. All right. I kind of wonder what the delay is. Delay's got to be pretty high here. I gotta check out what the delay is on Twitch when I'm here. Maybe I'll stream on Twitch during next week. I probably won't be streaming this weekend, but during the week next week I probably will. So. Yeah, Soryu and Yorktown are the next two. I think we're like almost a whole minute. Yeah, I think the audio's encoding properly, but I think the video is not. So we might be delayed a whole minute at this point. Graphics is ALM.PowerPoint. Honestly, yeah. I mean, to be fair, we're uploading at like, oh, we're down to 20. We're down to like 22,000 or 2,200 bits right now. We were at like 4,000 a little bit earlier, but 2,200 is a little rough. And video encoding's got to be a little rough here, but it should be getting better. Hopefully, soon. Once we slow it up a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna turn on eco mode for a second here. See if I can catch up the encoder. See if it can catch up a little bit. Because it's a little bit delayed here. I'm gonna be probably about a minute delayed for the rest of the stream because of just how YouTube does their streams. I could always like stop it and start it again, I guess, but Yeah, I'm not sure. We're gonna be about it's almost a minute lag. Yeah, that's maybe we'll stop it and start it again. We'll let it get caught back up. All right, I think the encoder is caught up. Our bit rate for the Wi-Fi is still only about 2,000 bits right now, a little bit over 2,100. So, what do I have settings at? I don't even think I had good settings here. You blessed me. Just got a Kagi. Congratulations. I'm glad that you got a Kagi. Now you have the pair. All right, let's look at what do I have output out here? We want streaming output. Yeah, just regular HD. I don't know. Maybe we can use maybe we can downgrade the CPU usage just a little bit. Although we might want to use more CPU usage just so that we could actually encode better. I don't know. All right, looks like we're caught up encoding, so I think the encoder is caught up. And connection looks better now. So let's see if we can play again without it getting all janky here. All right, let's turn off this, and let's see if we have any issues. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah, it definitely does not like encoding the game or encoding the stream and emulating the game at the same time. You completed your Hakuryu 1.2 million yesterday. Congratulations, that's exciting. That's on day 1. You're crazy. Were you playing all day? That's crazy, man. Farming Marco with Veneto Acula FDG. Screw oil efficiency. Yeah, exactly. We need Roon meta for a triple Roon Vanguard. You think Roon would get a meta ship? I think a little Roon would be cuter than a Roon meta. I think that would be really funny. Just like a little Roon just walking around. Just finished lobster and lamb chop for dinner. That sounds really good. I'm a little jealous over here. It's an interesting choice, though. Usually you typically don't put... I guess it's surf and turf, but I feel like most surf and turf doesn't include lamb. I don't know. It sounds really good. I guess it depends on how it was prepared and whatnot, but if you got a good chunk of that sounds like a really good dinner. I'm actually starting to get hungry myself. We got about an hour and 15 until PvP reset, so we got to do our 4 battles there, so we definitely got to log out, log back in. Maybe I'll move early. Does anyone in chat roll me? Does anyone in Ninja chat roll me today? If they rolled me, maybe I'll move for you. I feel like being nice. I'll move for you. Do you think Agira is better than Azuma? Yes, I do. With the new buffs they got today, with her new buffs, I think she's better than Azuma. If any of you guys here haven't watched the video I put out today, I just put out a new video about the new changes. Literally, within 24 hours of releasing the ships and the data mine, we got a brand new update that will change and buff the DRs. So if you haven't seen that, definitely go check that out. Bring her out with Taiho-chan. Taiho-chan and Lil Roon together, that would be hilarious. People would go crazy, I think. Lil Roon is more likely than Roon meta. That's what I thought. It's 1:30 in the European Union. So good night. We'll catch the VOD tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by, Jean-Marc. I know you probably are gone because of the 1-minute delay we're running on this right now, but thanks for tuning in and get some rest. Is Cross still here? I didn't see Cross say that they were going, but is Cross still here? I wonder how would a little Iron Blood ship look. I've seen fan arts of little FDG, and that one's cool. I like little FDG. I mean, any of the Germans here? I know a lot of the Germans are probably going to bed. It's getting a little late over there, but any of the Germans here are, what would you guys use? Because they use little for the Americans and they use chan for the Japanese. What would they use for Germans? Malum, welcome. No problem. What were you working today, Malum, or did you have something going on today? I know you said like one of these 2 weekends that you were busy. I don't remember if it was this weekend or next weekend, which one you were, but thanks for tuning in. You made it just towards the end. We've already oathed both runes, so you will have to watch the archive if you want to see it live. Or I guess it's not live anymore if you're watching the archive. But if you want to see it, you got to watch the archive. You just turned on your PC, eh? Well, we're a little laggy today. Little bit of delay. But I think it's mostly fixed. And now we're just dealing with a big delay here. So keep that in mind. Click on your Amazon link in the description. And there's so much not safe for work. I'm on my Amazon family account. I just literally, so all I did for that link, for that Amazon link, is do the common search term for the most searched things on Amazon for the game. So if it's not safe for work stuff, that's because people are on Amazon buying not safe for work stuff. But the nice part about that link is even if you use the Amazon link and you buy not Azur Lane stuff, I get the commission. So if you use that link and then you go and you buy like, I don't know, I've seen some people buy peppers. Literally somebody bought like red peppers using that link, which I appreciated it. So I thought it was kind of funny. I think someone else bought like lotion, screwdriver. I think someone brought a screwdriver. I don't know. It tells me what, because everything you buy on Amazon has a different commission rate. So they record everything based on price and the commission rate for that category. So anything you buy with that link, I actually get to see. I don't get to see who buys it. I just get to see what was bought, like in the aggregate. And it's kind of funny. Oh, Malum, you just went to bed late? Oh, that's fine. I mean, isn't it really late for you in Europe right now? Anyway, Malum, we had a question for you, actually, today. So, you are the owner of the naming rights to Mains, okay? And Mains just got Fate Simulated 5 today. Absolute boss, okay? The party is next week. Oh, that's cool, Malum. Anyway, Mains is an absolute boss, okay? With her Fate Simulated 5. She got a ton of improvements, okay? Very, very good day for Mains fans. And also, people were saying that she's no longer the coffee maker. That we have other coffee makers now. And some people had proposed that we rename her from Coffee Chan to Latte Chan. Because now she's an enhanced coffee. Maybe Espresso Chan? I don't know. So anyway, that was some of the questions that chat had for you, Malum. You can do whatever you want. You have the naming rights to Mains, so feel free to keep it Coffee Chan. Feel free to rename it. So up to you. I think we named her over a month ago. Frederick der Gross becomes Frederick Die Klein. Klein Roon. Or Rooney, I'd say. Rooney's a cool name. Klein Roon is a cool name. They bought screwdrivers to fix riggings. No? Yeah, they totally did it for fixed screwdrivers. It's 1:50 a.m. over there, Malum. Why are you just waking up at 1:50 a.m.? I guess you're on night schedule. Ian! Coming back again! With another $20 dono. Just because. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the dono. That's like $60 today. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you're enjoying the Rune stream, even though it's a little bit more scuffed than usual. Sometimes we got to deal with it. BRB buying a whole bunch of weird shit on Amazon just to fuck with ALM. I'll see it. I'll probably see it in a couple days. Whatever you buy today, I'll probably see in a couple days. I won't know it's you, but If it's weird enough, I'll probably know it's you. She's not Coffee-chan anymore. She's Coffee-sensei. Frederick Die Klein means Frederick the Small instead of Frederick the Great. I like that. Frederick Die Klein. I like it. That's pretty cool. Plus, it goes with the synergy of the German name. So somebody go tell Yostar that whenever they make Lil FDG, it should be Frederick Die Klein. Keep up with the German punctuation and everything. Mains hates milk and sugar in her drink. Who are those Mains haters? I guess we could name her Coffee Sensei. We don't have to name Latte Chan or what was the other one? Espresso Chan. Do you have to have sugar in I don't drink coffee, so I don't know. Do you have to have sugar in I don't think you have to have sugar in espresso, do you? I think it's just like a high potent coffee. Imagine a small version of a ship that already has an SR rarity. I mean, isn't that what Lil Sandy is? Lil FDG could be called Freddy. Yeah, Freddy also works. You think she takes to bear meat better than Frederick the Wary? I'm not understanding what that comment is. Ian, again, with another dono. Thank you for the $80 of donations. I appreciate it. Take care. 60 Pog. Which bank did you rob from, JK? He's up to 80 today, actually. He's up to 80, so... very much appreciated. Thank you so much. All the Roon fans coming out today. I should probably check what Anchorage is at. Hopefully she's at over 25,000 experience. Hopefully. The encoder is having a lot of fun right now, so we're back to ALM PowerPoint version. We're literally a whole battle delay. Literally, the last battle is starting on the encoder when I'm starting the newest battle on the emulator. That is fantastic. Mains likes it black, which means no milk, no sugar. But I know she likes it black, but I was asking if espressos, can you make like a black espresso? I don't know. I'm not a coffee, I don't drink coffee, so I am definitely not the person to ask about coffee experts. So we could change it to, we could change her name to like Coffee Sensei or something now that she's much better. I don't know. It's up to you. You can keep it as you want, Malum. It's all, no pressure. Ian is channeling his inner Roon. Yes, he certainly is. I guess it could be Cleve Bro, or it should be Cleve Bro, then Cleve Lad. Yeah, I like Cleve Bro, but Cleve Bro was the name for her in her suit, whereas Cleve Lad, I guess, is like the small version of her. Direwolf with a $25 donation because Roon deserves it. Thank you so much. This stream really went from, you guys went from 0 to 100 real quick. Thank you so much for the donation again. I appreciate it. And glad to double oath Roon with the Roon Switcheroo. You know what? We got to go. For the people who missed it, because I know some people have tuned in a little bit later. Maybe it's Friday evening for you guys. You just got off work, whatever it is. Or apparently, if you're in Europe and you're just waking up at 2 a.m. because that's your sleep schedule, we got to go show the runes off now that we got all the donos coming in for the runes. Also got to finish this lab because rip to my 6,000 coins that I wasted. For those of you who were here for that. We got one of the new prototypes. Oh, we got this was a good haul. That was worth it. I'll take that. That was worth it. And this one can give us something, right? Yeah, this can give us something good too. That was good. That was definitely worth it. Anyway, the point is, Malum, I don't drink coffee either, so I don't know. Chen Shrug. I like that you guys still use the names of the emotes from my server in the YouTube chat. I find that hilarious. All right, let's fix the dorm. We're getting distracted by these dailies over here. Just finished the 1.2 million experience grind for a gear today. My KMS backline is not happy right now. Yeah, you got to put them in that second floor, man. And even then, sometimes they're not happy. Even then. All right, let's go check on the runes now. I totally did not click that 4 times. But, you know, emulator is totally lagging, so we'll give it a break. Where are all my Graf Zeppelin fans at? Apparently there are more Rune fans than Graf Zeppelin fans. Is she a Kudere or a Yandere? No, she's not a Kudere. Sorry, she's a Yandere. Or the other one. What's the other one? It's Kudere is the nice one. Tsundere is like the fake one. Yandere is the one that will kill you. What's the other one that I'm missing? I'm missing one of them. All right, here is for all of you KMS simps for you, because we have some Graf Zeppelin simps out there and everything out there. We're going to go all Iron Blood Oath. This is all the Iron Blood Oaths here. I want to start mains, but it'll take some time to get there. Meanwhile, it'll all be all about Rune. Yay, I did something good. For anyone grinding Hakuryu, use Hosho. 15% experience for the IGN carriers. Yes, definitely. I'm really sad that Amazon is a HMS and like you can't use Amazon for anything. Well, who are the other experience grinders? We have the other one, Langley, but that one doesn't have any immediate benefits. It's pretty laggy. No, yeah, Malum, it's not you. It's definitely me. It's not you, it's me. I'm sorry. It's not, I just can't. Stream is hella laggy. Don't worry, it ain't you. I've been told that audio's not laggy and that the audio is encoding correctly. So I guess that's really the important part. But yeah, I apologize for the PowerPoint that we have going on right now. All right, hopefully this fixes the delay a little bit. I'm just hoping. We'll see. And hopefully that didn't screw up everything else. Amazon works for Drake and Cheshire. Yeah, but Amazon doesn't work for any of the PR ships because we don't have any HMS. Anyway. Langley is the other one. Coffee Master? Honestly, Melum, you can pick whatever you want. I don't care. You can pick whatever you want. Did a lot of people leave? I feel like a lot of people left when I restarted that. Oh well. Nuremberg for subs. We're talking about grinding PR4 though. So anyway, as I was saying, we have Roon Mew right here. This is Roon Mew. Don't question it. It's totally Roon Mew. Don't question it. Official PowerPoint presentation. Audio included. Yeah, exactly. And then delay's not as bad anymore. We fixed a little bit of the delay, but a lot of people left. Maybe they'll come back. And then this is Roon. This is official Roon right here. Right here. I like how I just have like Roon with the stupid normal ammo gun. We need more Roon. Maybe we'll get a little Roon eventually. Or what do you guys want to call little Roon? So we have Frederick der Klein for Frederick the Small, in case we ever get little FDG. What do we want to call little Roon though? If we ever get a little Roon. We can't just call the Roon decline. That sounds awful. Honestly. Rooney? Rooney sounds bad too. I don't even know. Little Roon can't exist just because they don't have any good names for her. We're hitting Roon levels that shouldn't be possible. A lot of runes today. Malum, be right back. Making dinner. We'll figure out a name in the meantime. All right, Malum. Well, I don't plan on streaming too much longer. We'll probably be done definitely in the next 30 minutes to an hour. So I definitely don't plan on making this very long. You guys like Rooney? Really? I'm surprised. I did not like that name, but I guess we could go with Rooney. Rooney and Freddy. Freddy and Rooney? I guess we could go with those. I don't like those. I like Frederick der Klein better. Small Roon. I don't know. I don't know German, so I don't know of any like catchy little like Chan or something like that. Little Bruni. RuneScape. Yeah, totally RuneScape. That's what we should name her. All right. Well, honestly, I think that reset worked on catching up the emulator. It definitely helped with the delay over on YouTube. So, Macroon. That would be French. Oh, there's no C there. Never mind. Anyway, I thought that was funny. I thought Macroon was funny. Freddie and Rooney sounds like a TV show. Honestly, I could see what's their name? Who's the YouTuber that makes who's the YouTuber from China that makes those little chibi animations? Did like the Crab Rave and the PS4 one. What's their name? Yan Hiwa. I think he followed me on Twitter or something like that, but I think his name's like Yan Luia or something like that. I haven't watched his stuff in a while. Has he made stuff recently? I should go check out his channel. Mini Murder. You know what? I'm checking out his... No, if I go check out his channel, the encoder will probably die. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. What is his channel? Jan... Luia Azur Lane or something like that. Let's see. Hopefully Google knows what I'm talking about. Dun dun dun. He's like a pretty big Jan Luia. There it is. This is his channel. Has he posted anything recently? Let's see. Let's turn this off for a second. Turn that back on. Oh. There we go. Let's see. See? Oh, he did post. So he hasn't posted. He posted like 1 month ago is his last Azur Lane post. And then he posted Azur. Yeah, he hasn't. Okay, so I don't feel too bad. He hasn't posted. He's posted 2 Azur Lane things in the last 3 months. So I don't feel that bad. Anyway, this is the person I was thinking of earlier. Back to the game. Any predictions for the anniversary skins? Honestly, there's probably so many. I probably could just name random stuff and hit one. And also, if I hit one, it's not even that much of a challenge. I don't know. Honestly, does it? Whatever skins come, I don't really predict for skins. I more care about meta stuff. Maybe we get a Bismarck skin. I know people were complaining about not having a Bismarck skin, so maybe we can get a Bismarck skin. Maybe they'll save that for whenever they bring her back, but he's a Manju employee, so he might be working hard on stuff. Oh, okay. I didn't actually know he worked for Manju. I guess that makes sense, right? He has a lot of things that like coincide with the actual game launches and stuff. I didn't know he was a Manju employee. But yeah, he's probably working hard on stuff. Is he which? Yeah, I don't know. Working hard on stuff, I guess. All right, let's see. What other skins for anniversary would I think that we get? Huh. I don't know. I think mains could get one. We haven't had a main skin, right? I'm trying to think. Oh, we could get skins for the meta ships. I guess. Might as well monetize that, right? Is this a Helena Mafia fleet? This is like Helena Mafia. Are you grinding KMS? No, I'm grinding Anchorage, and that's going to be the first ship I'm going to get done out of PR4, and then I'll probably grind KMS. I think it's going to go, I don't know, after the data mine, my initial grind order was definitely going to be Anchorage, Marco Polo, Agir, Parsifal, Hakuryu. That was my order that I was going to go with. After Agir's update, I'm debating whether I want to get her before Marco Polo, because she gets her Torp skill early. And so I kind of want to get that, like, ASAP almost. I don't know. Shake my head. Bad ALM, bad ALM. No, we need Anchorage first. Anchorage is really good. Repulse skin. I'm working on Anchorage. I think she is the most relevant for PvP. I think she is probably the most surprising ship. She also is going to be pretty easy to get up to Dev 30, at least, it looks like. So, yeah, I don't know. But Agir's going to have her Torp slow. So even if I have her at, like, Dev level 15, but she has a level 10 Torp slow, and she's, like, level 120, she's going to be tanky enough to do most of the stuff and survive, and she's going to have a slow. So, honestly, and her Ghost Gun is going to be really super solid. So I'm like, she really only needs to get to Dev 10 to get that Ghost Gun, and we can get her to level 120 without limit breaking her at all. And we can also, that Torp stuff, we can get to level 10 Torp. So I'm actually starting to think Agir is going to be my next ship. So lucky you, I might do Agir second. So you might get a KMS fan. And then I'll probably do Marco Polo third. You're welcome to anyone who rolled me in PvP, by the way, since I'm going early. Been watching you stream already. Finished 1.2 million a gear grind. Congratulations. And got my first Chokai drop. Thanks, ALM. I mean, I wish I could take credit for that, but I really can't. But congratulations. More bunny skins. Washington and North Carolina. It would, yeah, Washington and North Carolina bunny skins. It would be kind of funny if they brought those. I know a lot of people wanted them after the last bunny event, so maybe they started working on them after hearing all that feedback. I don't know. Maybe we get some bunny skins for them. I know they'll sell out really well. Hakuryu last. Daring, are we? I'm not that interested in Hakuryu until we get those rainbow dive bombers anyway. I mean, she's also kind of a boring ship. I mean, her buffs make her better, but it doesn't make her less boring. And honestly, I like Shinano better. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll switch it up. Maybe when we get some more testing, maybe some of the big boys over in China will convince me otherwise. It's something that I missed. But right now, Hakuryu is just kind of big carrier. It's okay. I mean, I guess Shinano's going to boost her. So putting her with Shinano and then maybe like a Shokaku, ooh, that's going to hurt. Shokaku, Shinano, Hakuryu is going to be really nasty. But I don't see it being really good in PvP. It's going to be more of like OpSi triple carrier threat. And I already have like decent stuff for that. I'm doing a gear after Hakuryu. That's fine. Okay. I wonder what would a skin for Juno look like? Honestly, by the amount of times that I've killed Juno in my career here, I feel like I would almost be forced to buy a Juno skin. To be honest, to be completely honest, I feel like I'd be like forced to buy a Juno skin if they made one. I've been watching you. All right, I saw that. How much did you think a figurine for a PR ship would cost? $300 with the rigging? With the rigging is going to cost a lot for a figurine. Maybe. I mean, it all depends on the quality and who's making it, right? Intern Kun did respond and says they are aware of it. Intern Kun is a man who delivers. Yeah, I feel like when Intern Kun responds, that's a good sign in you getting what you want. Honestly. What was it? There was this Twitter thing. People were talking about bunny skins, and he responded like, noted. And then literally like 2 months later, bunny skin event. Or when we talked about Amagi, or Or yeah, Intern Kun is a little fun little spoiler. If you like little puzzles and little leaks, Intern Kun's a fun person to follow for that. My first researches I got are for a gear, so I guess God has spoken. Nagato straight up 20% damage. Yeah, I mean, Shokaku basically does kind of the same thing, but it's also a carrier, so you get to have all that hidden carrier damage, and if you're working in OpSi with reduced shelling damage, which is when you use your triple carrier fleet, I'm not sure you want to use Nagato, but to be fair, I use Nagato right now, so, but in theory, you would swap out the Nagato for the Hakiryu. Let's go with Coffee Sensei. I can see Mains teaching her coffee making techniques and skills. Okay, good. All right, so we aren't going to have another oath on this stream, but what we are going to have is a renaming of Coffee-chan to Coffee Sensei due to her new Fate Simulated 5 skills that she got. Or I guess skill upgrade, really. Also, we are going to have a Ticonderoga stream at some point, because we had another person pay to rename Ticonderoga. Oh, no. It was Intrepid. It's Intrepid. My mistake. It's Intrepid. Renaming Intrepid is going to be a stream we're going to have in the future. I don't even know. Is Intrepid even... I don't think Intrepid's even leveled. Maybe she is. I definitely know Ticonderoga isn't. Where is Intrepid? I guess I could sort this, but I don't. Now I've already started. Here she is. She's definitely not. She's not. Is she anything? Is she at least crushed? No, she's a stranger at 53. That's a little rough. All right. Well, we'll have to work on that. So that's a stream coming in the future. Spoiler alert. Juno should have a priest skin. Actually, yeah, if Juno had like a healer priest skin from like one of those MMORPGs, like you know what I'm talking about, the healer class, that would be really cool. Anyway, as we were saying, we're going to rename our mains. She was formerly known as Coffee-chan, and she will get a new name, a new knighting. You will be oathing both PR4 KMS ships with or without my support, just so you know. I guess Malum's saying that, spoiler alert, we're going to be having an oath stream for those PR4 ships too. I look forward to it. It's gonna be a thigh day. It's gonna be a thigh day on whatever day that happens. Some German thigh days. Yo, ALM, what's up, Sheba? All right, let's rename her. I think I can rename her. I hope so. Yeah, we oathed her on February 22nd, so we definitely have a chance to. Wow, that was that long ago? I probably re-oathed her when I was interesting. Okay. Now I gotta figure out how to rename her. Oh, it's right here. There it is. Alrighty. MMORPG class-inspired skins would be cool as hell. I would be totally down for a skin event. A skin event where all of the ships for the skins are like classes of an MMORPG. Like one dresses up as a thief or an assassin, or like you could have like a tank, like, you know, a shield tank. Roon dresses up as a shield tank. Get her a skin. You could have like a necromancer. You could have a healer, a priestess, things like that. Swashbuckler, all those fun little things. That would be a really fun skin event. Yostar, your consultant here. You're free of charge consultant here. Make an MMORPG skin event or theme. I think that would be really cool. Anyway, pirate. Yeah, you can make a pirate, something like that. I support this decision to oath KMS PR4s. I'm sure a lot of you guys do here. I want to see a chess tournament in the new anime. Tier pits probably win, though. We should have a chess tournament, because it's, what is it? Peter Strasser keeps playing chess in all those anime openings for the PVs, for the promotional videos. Maybe we could do a chess tournament. I like chess. I'm not a huge chess player. I was more of a Buckhouse person growing up, but chess is still fun. I know the rules at least. We'll have a chat challenge me. A chat challenge me chess match. Put on my Peter Strasser hat. Welp. Well, welcome. What is Maine's role in the fleet? Maine's is like an all-arounder. She's got a shield. She's got a nice barrage. She's got a whole bunch of things. She's got a lot of nice things going on for her. Anyway, we're getting distracted. Amagi wins the chess tournament. Yeah, maybe I could play against some other Azur Lane YouTubers. Maybe they'll be down. I don't know. Or against fans. I don't know. You love chess? I don't want to play against someone who loves chess. They'll kick my ass. FDG versus Amagi would be interesting for a chess match. That would be true. I think Amagi would definitely be one of the top chess players. I think Peter Strasser is definitely up there too. They love playing chess. Anyway, I keep getting... You're playing chess right now as you watch my stream? That's ironic. That's pretty ironic. All right. We're going to get into renaming her to Sensei. I don't think there should be a capitalization here, right? I think it should be all lowercase for Sensei. Azur Lane and a Dungeons and Dragons collab. Do you guys really want to like pretend to be... You guys over here pretending to be ship girls? Twitch plays chess style stream. Yeah, maybe we could do like a Twitch plays or something like that. I've never actually been in a Twitch plays, but I think I know it. I think I know how to run it. Where do I buy naming rights for ships? Talk to me on Discord, and we'll get that all settled. So join the Discord server. Links in the description. The owner of the server, me. Just send me a DM. I should be open to all DMs of people who are in my Discord server, I think. If not, send me a friend request. I'll probably accept it, and then you can message me. Fun fact, all chess players think they are big brain. I mean, it is kind of a big brain name. We have dragons in AL already. Yeah, we have the white dragon and the black dragon in there. Honestly, the black dragon seems more powerful right now. Honestly, I think so. Anywho, Malum, can we confirm this is what we want? This is the new name that we want here? I just want to confirm it, and then we can make it official for the next month. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure on my Japanese honorifics. I know a little bit for when I went to Japan, but I would not be an expert on that. Malum says it's okay, so I'm getting it. I don't care if it's correct. I only care if Malum cares. 30 days. Here we go. We have Coffee Sensei now. She has been upgraded. So someone is asking why we like her. We have the shields, which are pretty nice. When the shield breaks, we get a nice barrage. And then we have all these skills, which, once this skill gets upgraded, she's not Fate Simulated 5, I know. Once this skill gets upgraded, though, they all get a lot better. Chat is so slow right now. A little bit. Took 40 seconds to get something into stream. Shakes my head. It was over 40 seconds earlier. Roon is not liking the fact we're talking about other ship girls here. Another ship girl that we oathed. Even if it is a KMS girl, she's not liking this. She's making chat slow. All right. So we have 24 oathed. 24 oath girls, and 19 of them are maxed out, so that's something. T-posing Tina, you're back. Welcome back. Good to see you. All right, let's go look at how good we are doing on Anchorage grind. How did you get a Muse sign on the normal rune? That's the trick. That's the trick, you see. We ended up typing it in. Well, once you oath a ship, you can rename them. So we renamed them because we oath both of them. This was the grand plan of Cross Sensei. Cross Sensei wanted this grand plan to trick everyone. So we switched Roon Mew with Roon. So now they're renamed to other things. Or, magic. I agree about chess players thinking they are big brain. Nothing makes you feel more dumb than screwing up in chess. That is true. I have a friend that I play chess with every once in a while. He is really good at chess. Like, I'm not gonna say pro chess player. Like, he doesn't make money off chess, but he was in chess club, playing a lot of chess. Plays chess all the time. And I certainly doesn't help my self-esteem when I go play chess against him. But on the very seldom chance, actually only one time, that I beat him, he didn't feel very good about it. So I do agree that when you lose at chess, confidence goes through the floor. I hope we get more backline KMS ships. I don't care if they have to make them up. They generally need more options to play around with. Honestly, Parsifal, FTG, we got some options. Now. You literally can run a triple carrier fleet now, like unironically in KMS. Well, I mean, whenever you get Parsifal done. And Bismarck and FTG give you 2 options. So you do have options. More options than the Italians and the French. All right, well, we were looking at, let's look at the grind. Not that grind, this grind. Shipyard, are we at 25%? Hopefully we're at 25%. 24%. All right, we're going to go to 25%. That way we can say that after today, we're going to be a quarter of the way done. So let's go run a few more missions. We'll get up to 25%, and then it'll be time for me to actually have a Friday night. So let's see. We'll grind them in Suruga. That'll be fine. We got some extra Suruga grinds here. Get Laffy up to 116. Maybe Laffy will be up to level 116 after this. I wonder when they will add actual KMS ships like Admiral Shear and Blutcher. Are those World War I ships? I don't remember. But yeah, hopefully they add some real ones. I'm assuming they're saving them for one big KMS event later on. You wasted all of your oil for the PR farm on Anchorage. Like I said, I can't finish Anchorage for 7 days. So finishing her grind all in one day, like y'all crazy folks, doesn't do me any benefit other than just like loses my sanity and burns me out on day 1. So if we can get 25% here today, 25%, over the next 2 days, and then, another, if we can get all of it done, if I can get her done by day 8, I'll be happy with that. Gotta go. See you, ALM. Thanks for tuning in, Lectors. I'll be going shortly as well myself. We'll get that 25% for Anchorage, and then we'll probably hang off here. Shear and Blutcher are World War II. Oh, okay. They are the middle sister of Hipper and Deutschland. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely get her at some point then. Just hopefully she's good. She's a Deutschland class, and the other one's a Hipper class. When do we usually get voice line leaks for PR? Honestly, they're usually not right away. It's usually like, it's a little later, right? Like, I feel like last time we had to wait a while for the PR lines. I mean, I'm not one that really, notes when the PR lines come out, because I'm not a huge, my game is always on mute, except when I'm on stream. So I really don't remember how long it took last time, but if I recall that the PR ones took a little while. So disappointed. Can't believe this. Unsubscribe, dislike, JK. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Harasora the Fool. Alim, what do you think of oathing level 120 ships? That's fine. What's wrong with that? That sounds like what you're supposed to do. Oath the ships you use the most. If you got a ship to level 120, then that means you use there a lot, right? I guess technically you want to oath the ship you're going to use in the future, so it would be better if you recognize that a ship that's, a ship at level 100 is the ship you're going to use a lot, and get to level 120 and oath her then. That way you can get her to 200 affinity at the same time you get to 120 level. But at the end of the day, if you plan on oath the ships you are going to use in the future the most. So keeping take into consideration power creep. You can take waifu over meta if you want. That's fine. And, yeah. So definitely, if you have a ship at 120, that means you use her, right? Like, even if you don't like her that much, it means you're using her. So I'm all for oathing 120 ships. Sakura is very talented, and I want her voice for a gear. She'll come. The voices will come. Just be patient. I too am curious about the voice lines. Reddit is deeply divided, trying to decide if Parseval is yandere or not. I guess we will see how the voice actress has the take on those lines. I guess we'll get to see. Because, tone can really help with deciding things like that sometimes. But also, I don't get in those Reddit discussions. Would you even call that lore? Would you call that lore? I don't know. Malum, would you call that lore? I guess yes. He's talking about Yandere Mom, perhaps. Is Warspite still good? Yeah, Warspite got really good with Acula. No worries. Warspite needs Acula to work for the most part, but yeah, Warspite's fine. Warspite's definitely A-okay. No problems here with Warspite. My Agira grind backline is Strasser, Graf, Wesser. My oil reserve is in pain. At least KMS events tend to slap. Yeah, the one back in last December was pretty cool. I loved that event. Yeah, that was a fun event. Is Juno really crucial for a PvP fleet? I'm building one right now. If you're talking about Juno that's spelled like the Juno you wrote, Juno, no, absolutely not. If you're talking about the Juno that's spelled like the Alaskan capital, Juneau, then yes, she's pretty essential for PvP. She's a tier 0 ship there, probably. I was taking a break from AL, and I missed Inverted Orthant. Wah. Malum's not going to be happy with you. To be fair, if you're not a KMS simp, that event didn't really bring you anything that you needed. Prince Heinrich was the best ship from that event, and maybe Peter Strasser the second best. And both of those ships just got power crept by the two new PRs, Gear and Parseval. So no worries if you missed that event. As long as you have enough fleet tech to start those ships and you can grind them, no worries. You don't need any of the ships from that event. And it will be rerun at some point. So honestly, not that big of a loss. But at the time, people were pretty hyped for it. And it was a fun event. Well, I was thinking of oathing my 120 Ainami or oath my 103 New Jersey. Still hoping for a free ring, to be honest. Well, you probably know this without me telling you. New Jersey's the better ship, right? And if you're playing meta, you're going to be using New Jersey for a very long time, okay? She's not going to be out of the meta for a long time, I think. Like we just got PR4, which PR4 is the theoretical cap for strongest ships for the next year, right? The DRs are, right? Theoretically, maybe a UR comes in the anniversary event, but theoretically we have the cap, right? New Jersey is not going to be power creep for a little while, okay? So if you like her, you know she's the better ship, and you don't have her leveled, so you can get her up to 200 affinity and 120, which is amazing. But if you like Ainami, you like that oath skin on Ainami, go ahead. Will we get a free oath ring for the anniversary event? I don't like to count my gifts early, but the anniversary event is like Christmas for us AL players, and it would be very, very hard to say that we don't get a ring in our Christmas bag, in our stockings this year. Because China, for their anniversary event a month ago, 2 months ago, month and a half ago, got a ring, which is fine. We didn't get that ring because it wasn't our anniversary, and that's fine. But if now for our anniversary we don't get a ring, that would be kind of weird. So I imagine we're going to get a free ring in August, September. But I don't like, that's a gift from them, and I don't want to be like, hey, we're going to get this free thing. It's that's for them to gift to us, but I would think it's more likely than not we get a free ring come August. Alaska may be the only ship that can power creep a gear. I really hope that Alaska is strong, but I really think they're going to make her an SR. And I think a gear is probably going to be stronger. Because that's how things work here in AL. Alright, after this battle, I'm going to go check to see if we're at the 25% mark. There should be a seal emote here, Chenji. Oh, Changey, to use emotes here, YouTube requires you to pay because, I mean, I would let you use my emotes if I could, but YouTube does not allow there to be like a $0 membership that I can give you guys to use some of the free emotes. So you guys, I think it's like what, $2? I think it's like $1 or $2 to use emotes in the chat. But that's a YouTube thing, because YouTube wants their 30%. YouTube takes, I think, 30%. So that $2, I get like a $1.40, and they get, I think that's after tax. No, that's before tax, right? I don't know. I don't know if sales tax is in that. I don't know what the deal is. But yeah, there's all the emotes. Monkey Smash just used them all. So thanks. You retracted the message. Trying to get a gear to Dev 30 in under 6 months. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible under 6 months. But there's nothing you can really do to ensure that it happens. You are going to just have to get lucky. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to play all day, research grind all day, spend a ton of cubes. We're talking hundreds of cubes. And then there's a chance you can get her in under 6 months. Otherwise, you can just play like normal and get her in like 9 to 12 months. I mean, no one likes to hear that, but that's the pain of DRs. Honestly, that's the pain of DRs. Luckily, a gear doesn't need to be Dev 30 to be effective. She will be more than strong enough at Dev 25 to do pretty much most content. So, do note that. So, I don't know. I mean, you can rush her in under... there will be somebody in all 5 servers out of the thousands and tens of thousands of players. Somebody will get her in under 6 months. But it's just not that realistic. All right. We are going to go look at the lab again. If you have cubes to burn on her, yeah, you're going to have to burn hundreds of cubes. That is 25%. That was our goal for the stream today. So, and of course, oathing double rune. So let's do some housekeeping here, because I probably won't log back in until late tonight. Maybe even after reset. I don't know. So let's make sure. We did a really good job over-clicking on this. That was fantastic. I love when that happens. Alright, there's our Maestrale, who's now useless thanks to Anchorage, but now I just want to get her to 120, just because she's so close. Alright, what's our research at? How much time do we have left? Oh, that's not what I meant to click. I meant the Research Academy, not the shipyard. Oh yeah, thanks for the official anniversary site. We got 19 minutes until that. Okay, maybe I'll log back in like 20 minutes and make sure the research is done, but I won't be streaming for the next 20 minutes. Maybe if I keep getting distracted, I will be, actually. Come on, Freya, you can move. Alrighty, I think we're all set here. So that means we can go to here, go to our OS, go to our Iron Blood heavy cruisers. Of course, Prince Eugen is in the middle. She's getting Roon sandwiched here. Noob Asian is getting Roon sandwiched here. So, anywho, I think I'm late as hell, right? Yeah, we're just about to end. We are a couple hours in here, and we're just about to end. So then, I think that's it for the day. Thank you guys for spending your Friday with me. Thank you to everyone who donated. We also had a surprisingly large amount of donations today. Cross, I don't know if you're here, but if you're watching the archive and you ever catch this, thank you for making this stream possible. And also for your tortured way of switching up the name. So I will never be able to explain Roon and Roon you again. But thank you so much for making this stream possible. And thank you guys, everyone, for showing up. If you guys haven't watched, I actually posted a video on the skill updates for PR4. If you haven't watched that, it's like 3 minutes. It'll give you the update on what the newest update today happened, which is different than the update that happened yesterday. And I don't think I'm going to be doing much over the weekend related to the channel, but next week we'll be back at it. Maybe I'll go stream on Twitch or something. I don't know. But it's been fun. It's good to be back. Good to have power and internet back and running water. And, even if we're on a Papega laptop, thank you for bearing with the ALM official PowerPoint. And, yeah, I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Take care.